be blunt this time around. It's not any governor. Yeah, governor is like a puppet. And which you are going to see today. They are begging them, kneeling down. They fear more to them, even their youth. The youth of the Northerners have more value in the eyes of our leaders, in the eyes of our so-called useless fathers, I call them, compared to their own children. Because we are not doing them anything. We are praying for them to repent. We are giving everything in the hands of the God. We have believed that the Bible said that slave obey your masters. And we are going to there's a day I will burn some pages tonight of this. That page, I will burn it. Then there will be a time I will burn this thing totally in your front. Everyone. I just want to prove to you that this doesn't work. And I want to tell you that many of you that go to our shrine to destroy our shrine, nobody talk. It's time for you people. Come on, now let's go. Some will say this is not what our leader teaches us. If you come to religion, and a tiyaka from our side, our leader have tried a lot to pamper many of you to see whether he use love to bring you out. That's what he was doing. You don't know, to preach to you, to bring you closer, to use love to tell you the way, but still you refuse to see. This time around, I'll go by force. Now let's go. Where is it? Where do I have? What do I have? Let me bring this one. This one's supposed to come first. Yes. Let us see the sit at home.
Sit at home.
How's the sit at home that Nnamdi walked our leader from detention, Nnamdi and Biafra. And to tell you how wicked these people are, they were playing this. They never know that this is against their ethics. They refuse to analyze it. They have been analyzing every video they are playing. But immediately this one come to their screen, they remove their eyes. I was watching them to see whether they will analyze this particular pronouncement by the Northerners. They didn't talk. They closed their mouth. The only one they talk, the only one they thief in Finland posted is that police people are saying that a sit at home is illegal. We must make sure that they stop sitting at home. I see the benefit of this sitting at home to our people. Nobody have explained it to me. Every day I hear the same chorus: sit at home. No explanation. Now look, watch it. Watch what this man said here. Look at their faces. Let me bring their faces. I need to bring their faces. Lay their faces here. Three of them. Look at them here. Let's pay attention to what this man said about sit at home. I agree with him. I agree.
Then claim you make noise. Some of us are here who don't know what sit at home means. We're in another part of the country. It does not affect us.
I don't know.
It affects your economic directly or indirectly. But for us, we are comfortable because you cannot declare sit at home in another part of the country. And we'll say it over time.
You are correct.
So it's left for the Igbo kings.
Now listen. All right. I don't know how to explain. I'm not needing to explain. The governors in our land, they are not living. Many of them doesn't have house. I don't. Let me use low voice. When you are explaining to morons, sometimes you used to calm down. Sit at home is good once in a while. It's a warning. It's an indicator. It's an indicator, I call it, to tell those people that are gallivanting, calling themselves politicians in Biafra land, that the people obey Mazi Methuselah more than them. The people regard our leader. That is the only thing. To tell them that the Mazi Methuselah, all of them are planning to exterminate, is in charge. That they obey him more than all of them. That is why our leader look into the heart of our people to say, no, I cannot continue telling my people to sit at home, frustrating them. Because the Igbo politicians, they are children. Can you begin to... Now, when I open my line, if you come, just tell me a governor in the East that have all their children studying in Biafra land. Tell me, all these governors, is it Obiano? Where is their children? Most of them hide their own. Rochas, the same. Rochas have a free education, but the children they are studying abroad. Rochas, from nursery to school to university, he called it so-called free education, which I know is nonsense, just to use it to get many of you. Free education, they call it, but where is the children studying? Abroad. all of them, their children are studying abroad. Their livelihood in abroad, bank account, foreign account. Many of their houses are Sokoro, Abuja, Lagos. That's where many of them live. You think they eat? They is once in a while, maybe during election, you see them inside the market, maybe or Chanya market, or you see them in area the market. Maybe as this election is coming closer now, because they know that many of you are fools, they will come closer to buy vegetable. They will buy corn and be following you to roast corn. You say, wow. You see people that will be clapping for them. Oh, very humble man. He's so humble. You are killing your people in the name of sitting at home. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not held by Biafrans politicians. Biafran politician can even tell the one northern governor, just one. All the whole politicians in Biafra land can stand up and tell, maybe say for example, RFI, say release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. RFI will tell them no, and they will do nothing. So it's not the power to release our leader does not lie in the hands of these so-called governors. You think you sit at home, you are doing them. No, you are not. It's not affecting them, and that's why this man is telling you, which is true, whether I like it or not. Tell me. Some people say it's a lie. I have never seen. It's a challenge I've given. Getting to 6 months now, I gave this challenge. Call me. Tell me how sit at home is going to affect a change in our land. Tell me how we are going to use sit at home to punish our governors. That doesn't, the economy doesn't concern them. Had it been the economy, many of you think you are killing the economy and that will affect them. How much more the teachers have been owed salary, pensioners are what is it? What is the economy? Is the economy functioning before? Teachers are crying. Pensioners have been owed in Imo State complete 5 years. 5 good years. And you want to sit at home. 1 year ago, we are crayfish now. Now, economy support Biafra must come. An old woman, go to our rural villages. They have nothing. Go to farm, carry crayfish, carry vegetable, go and sell, exchange, buy gari, eat. You tell him to sit at home, and you are in Western world. Tell those idiots in abroad shouting sit at home to stop work for only 3 days. I tell my chef in here, we are doing sit at home. We are sitting at home now. I'm not going to come to work. No, tell them to do it. We will now know they are serious. He will be at work telling you sit at home, sit at home. We are going to sit at home on Mondays. We make it Tuesdays, fat and Fridays. Because of mosque, so that if you do it on Friday, it will affect the Muslims in Anambra. Now, I'm going to give many of you advice, especially those our brethren from coastal region. I will be blunt. If you like, we take it as divide and rule. I have to be honest. We have played a lot in this struggle. Now, I am watching all of them. There were 3 here. Look at them on the screen. Let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. There were 3 on the screen. They never commented. Nothing. Nothing. I was thinking that they will come and address this man on what he said. No, none of them speak. They allowed the man to finish. Nothing.
No, some of us are here, we don't know what sit at home means. We're in another part of the country. It does not affect us. It affects your economic directly or indirectly. But for us, we are comfortable because you cannot declare it at home in another part of the country, and we'll send it over time. So it's left for the Igbo kinsmen to rise up above board and checkmate those excesses of these elements.
I love this, what our brother wrote. Exactly. All this our brother from coastal region. All of you know what to do to get freedom. Look at what our brother wrote. I sit at home yet they are sucking oil. We know where the rich men are making their money. It's not in the marketplace. It's not in closing down shops of maybe in one shop. If you calculate it, it's not even up to 10,000 naira. All these our poor women that carry crayfish here and there. They won't. Is look at it here. Sit at home here. They suck their oil. They go to their oil bar and say, "Now where is my own share?" They give them the oil block. Everybody have the oil block. They just exchange it to make their money. Haven't you heard that politicians in Nigeria ordered Peter from England? We saw it here in this town. They were working with black people, Nigerians. I went to work that day. They showed me the newspaper. A sitting politician in Nigeria. The children are crying, "Daddy, daddy, we want Peter, we want Peter." They order it from England, private jet. It was everywhere on the newspaper. That day I begin to know that these people are always ready to to broadcast a news that will bring us down. We are talking about Biafra. I've never seen it here. We went here and begged them, please, we want to do demonstration. We want people to carry this Biafra in your newspaper. If I tell you the amount of money they told us, if I tell you the amount of money, what small picture of Biafra restoration in their newspaper, the thing is amounted to almost, I don't know whether it's up to 10,000 euro. Small space. But the one they carry, nobody paid them. They say, hey, look at them. The snake swallow money is in the newspaper here. When you come here, they will look at you as an idiot. Look at the idiot. They told him that the snake swallow money. With the mentality he has, he believes, and now he's coming here to look for job. They didn't respond to this. That is why I have been asking. The man know that. No, I don't know our people. Sit at home. That's the language of a coward. We are talking about now to boycott eating of meat. No, suya. You tell them to stop eating suya. You decrease. Many of our guests, they brag with Malam Aboki. I have a friend with one Alhaji. There was one Alhaji. I'm a friend to Alhaji. Many of our women are wayward women in Biafra land as it stands now. Wayward. If you want to go and marry there, be careful. Unless you be very careful. We have good ones, but there are few number. Majority of them are like parasites. They're only good in showing their acts on Facebook. Bring their lips. When I see the acts, I see shit. I tell you, irritating. We have a lot of job to do. This is now let's go to. I have a lot of things. Be taking it gradually, so that you not. Let's go here. It's very important. Let's go here. It's very important because this is the reason why we are in a mess. I'm going to use this one now to know who is my friend. I'm going to, because I don't like seeing morons in my comment section. I am paying attention anyway. But I'm going to use this thing to, sieve. To those that are studying civil engineering. The sieve analysis to differentiate the sizes of bitumen or gravel. So we have fine aggregate and we have coarse aggregate, and you can do that by using sieve. So want to know who is who, and I have it long time ago. Chike Doziem came out and said we should use a picture. It helped me a lot, but at a point I begin to realize that there are some autopiloters that are also using the same picture. So I begin to become careful. This night, I will call my woman to bring me lighter, because as soon as we are reading this, we are going to read a verse in the Bible. These are the verses they used to pin us down. I'm on my own. I tell you, I'm on my own. I'm going to know who is who. All these people shouting, I'm with the DOS, I'm with DOS. There's a lot of places that I will not like. You can be with DOS, but one day if you can begin to destroy what we have in our land, and you want me to pay attention to your own, you are wasting your time. These are the reason why Nnamdi Ofebu came and be using this thing to destroy our people. Nnamdi Ofebu did a lot of good job and bad job in our land. But I can say he did more. Advantage, what that woman did, the advantage is more. What that woman did, the advantage is more. Now let's go to what they are doing with our way of life. Look at them here, Chai. Oh, my grandfathers, may all their souls rest in peace. They taught me. Look at it here. Look at what they are doing with our own. When we talk about Jesus, the way, if you see the way they go crazy. Look at it here. See it? Look what they do with us. Look at what they do with us.
Oh, the God of speech. The Lord of all my God is the God of heaven. Your mighty Jesus.
Your mighty Jesus Christ.
Look at what you are worshiping. What's his name called? My God is not a God of speech. The Lord of all my God is the God of heaven. Your mighty Jesus. That's just his plan.
You see where they show their muscle. Their one here, whatever matches. You see where they show their muscle. They show their muscle in our own way of life to convince their morons that they are very strong. Matthias did a very good job today, and Matthias, I want to follow you. I want to follow you. You did a very good job today. You are in my mind. You are in my mind, I tell you. You did a good job. So we are going to look at him here. He said we are not worshiping a god of stick. All these statues we see here and there, is it not made by stick? All these Jesus Christ, many of you are seeing, is it not made by stick? Is it not from wood? Even the Bible, many of you are reading. The Bible, is it not from the paper they used to make the Bible? Is it not from wood? Look at how he's condemning what you have, telling you that he's a god of stick.
Look at what you're worshiping. My God is not a God of stick. A God of fire, my God is the God of heaven. The Almighty Jesus. That's just the principle. I have entering the places before. Simple know this thing down. Simple know this nonsense down. Put everything down. Put it down. Put all this thing down. There can be in the back. Can you never? Look at pull all this thing down. Pull your problem down.
Yani nation may Biafra restoration. Whether you are a follower, whether you are a leadership, we will need to begin to separate ourselves. Yeah, me and you, we are in the same wagon. We are doing Biafra restoration. And you are carrying this thing around. Me and you are not in the same page. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are going to read a verse. We are going to read a verse so that we can be able to do justice to it. We are going to do. There will be a time I will do it in an open place. But today, we are going to extract those verses that we are going to read tonight. Now let's go. Let's go to where they use our way of life to muzzle. And that is why when they come to you, Matthias gave them a challenge. They couldn't. The guy wasted almost 30,000 naira logistics to bring the sick people to the church. Behold, they couldn't care one person. The guy was annoyed today. I saw him today. He was annoyed. So you mean now how Giacoa teachers so gone? This man are caught now. There's the reason why they have never paid our teachers. That's why pensioners are being old for 5 years. That is why there's a joblessness. That's why their children cannot even eat 3 square meals. That's why our roads are not being constructed. That is why there's no seaport in our land. That's why they're killing our people. Because of this thing he's cutting. That's what they want to tell us. To divert many of your attention from those that are killing us. You begin to fight innocent souls in the villages. In the name of their Abara. Look at them. Look at what they do with us.
EOG.
300,000. See, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me correct myself. Matthias spent 300,000 naira. Logistics. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Many of you are very, very agile. That's why I have all of you. I'm not perfect. And that's why I cannot belittle anybody. I cannot begin to tell you here that I know the day Biafra will come. I'll begin to tell you what you don't know is bigger than you. So it's me that know it now. So that I feel too big now. No. All of us. That's something you know I don't know. That's what I know you don't know. That's how life is. And that is why we need to work together. So that what I don't have, you can bring it along. Look at how he's posing. Destroying what we have.
These are where they deceive you, lie to you, tell you this, that can do this and do that. There's nothing I can do. This is nonsense. This is fake. This is rubbish.
I am still going to tell you today that this one is also fake. This is fake. Pure rubbish you are seeing here now. Jargons. This one had lead many people astray. Now let's go. I just want to bring this thing to you so that we can be able to read. We are be able to read. We are going to read verses in the Bible now. Please, I want you to bring your Bible, please. Bring your Bible, I beg of you. Before they say I'm the one that manufactured it. Bring your own Bible. Very, very important. And that is why our politicians are using the verse in the Bible. Our politicians are using the verse in the Bible to pin us down. Because it's in the Bible. That's why our politicians regard the Northerners as their masters. Why them themselves they are the slaves? Ikushika have gone and gone in the Bible. Say, slaves, obey your masters. Because they know that many of you are Christians. Now, let us read Colossians chapter 3, verse 22. Because me have one song in Motan Eshikuya. Because it wouldn't work. Before we bunishi, it wouldn't wine. Keshishi, mepe Colossians. I saw Colossians 3, verse 3, chapter 3. I told me, man, them don't have to make this freedom. Away free there, I'm with US. I'm there. I'm not. Something is holding us down. Not just only being with US. You are better questioning Aqua. So that when your partner tell you that somebody betrayed, you draw your evidence. Yes, someone has agree kananya. Or what DOS so that they say it's true. No wonder. No wonder they are just gallivanting. No wonder they are not talking anything. This is 2020. 2020. Come on, boy. Let us read it. Let us read it. Idiot. You could answer you do it now. In the next 50 years. I can depend. Now let us read what Colossal. So Colossian, so Colossal. Come on, boy. My maybe she would have gonna hack. So Colossal. Oh, you chapter. It shows how they derive from this Eban assault of people in Italy. About Colossal. Colossians chapter 3 verse 22. When the Bible will be on I ain't gone about that. There in fact somebody will read it. Somebody should read it. If you know you have your Bible, please call me. Call me. If you go chasa then. Please, my brother, don't do this. Don't do this. Look, you're honey. If there is nonsense, I get picture. Don't do this you are doing now. Please. Honey. Honey. Okay, somebody will read it. Yes, can you hear me? Are you with your Bible?
Life and direct.
Please. Open the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 22.
I'm here already.
Go there. Very, very important.
Okay.
They make the pastors are told they have a loud voice. Because before you become a pastor in Nigeria, your voice must be loud.
Okay. I'm about Judah from Canada.
Correct, man.
Okay,
I read.
Please obey your human masters. Human master.
You get a brother, You get a while. Can I make your time? Give me a time. Me preach. Me I small. You got to go. I rush. You go one stanza.
Okay.
You go one stanza. Get Start from the beginning.
I read again.
Yes.
Please obey your human masters in all things.
Correct. Continue.
Not only when they are watching you, because you want to gain their approval.
Correct.
But do it with a sincere heart because of your reverence for the Lord.
Correct.
Thank you. I read from Good News.
Yes. Correct. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you for your wonderful cooperation. Yes, you stay by. And let me read it clearly for them so that I want him to read it. Because of many of you will say my own is different. I know why I call somebody to read first before I read my own. Okay, how they saw him formulate. Colossians. I don't even they're not seeing my face. So before they say I'm afraid of what will happen to me soon. Colossal. I saw colossal. Um, how I say this one? He's holding this Bible like this. The thing has begun to work on them. In my everything, they will find a way. Now, slaves, which is not me. Slaves, obey your human masters. Human. This one is not spiritual masters. You know, maybe you saw because that is talking about Jesus Christ. Human masters. That is to tell the northerners. I ain't gonna go one issue. That's why me and you is in one day. Is here. Slaves, obey your human masters in all things, not only when they are watching you. Because you want to gain their approval, but do it with a sincere heart because of your reverence for the Lord. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as though you were working for the Lord and not for human beings. So many of you that are believing in this now, you think you are fighting for freedom. You are disobeying your God because you say you obey your masters and you want to pull out from Fulani oligarchy. That's why this Bible, that's why this one for today, like I said, I will do it in a very bigger way because I need to make a very big poster. On the day I will do it completely. Look at it here. Look at this page. Look at it here. Look at the page. I cannot be part of this. It's not normal. This page for now, I cannot be part of it. I cannot. I'm fighting for freedom, while somebody is telling me I should obey my master. Look here. This one is for today. This page. Look here. Care for. I don't have. I'm not a slave to anybody. I'm not a slave to anybody. In care for today. Care for today. I can me the way Matthias did it today. Look here. On and off. Look here. This one has gone. I'm not part of these people. This one's for this page that said slaves obey your masters. Igakowali. Let me tell them Reverend Father. And we kick me. Mgakuru pastors. Hana Kokiki. We can kick what this page signifies. I want our own. We must form our own. We must form our own. If not, we are going nowhere. All this our leadership. Ndị a nọkwa na leadership. Unu ga-amụrụkwa anya o. Unu ga-amụrụ anya o. Unu ga-amụrụ anya o. Many of people that are using this struggle to play, they have seen that many of us can just come and give go and read quotation. I got quotation, case closed. So I have done justice to this one. Now let us see what your father went to the north to do. I don't have to be we don't know what sit at home is, okay? I have this one. You cannot stop. Okay, we don't about the dealer of TB Camage. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Gemacht, ja, gut gemacht, gut gemacht. Aber warum willst du nicht deine Gesicht in meine Followers zeigen? Aber alles kaputt gemacht. Nein, nur eine Seite. Ich mache eine Werbung, dass Leute sehen, dass ich habe einen Auftrag, alle Bibel zu brennen, damit mehr Leute kommen und schauen. Aber jetzt momentan ist es sowieso zu nah. Ja, ich mache das später. Thank you for your cooperation. Now let's go. When I say, I'm from somebody now. Methuselah, I don't blame the past. Okay. So Methu, you also have Bible. IG. Hamza Akwa fake name. My name is Obinna. Obinna Winwa. My how I got my about before we continue. Now let's go. You can't let us see what this Bible signifies. Let us see the outcome of this Bible now. I want to know who are with me. I want to know who are with me. Father when say, now look at what you are doing. Don't do this now. Don't do this. This thing you did now. How is it our problem? I show you a man that destroy what you have. Many of you are clapping for them. I'm not looking for followers. And even I'm looking for followers to grow my page. I will not do this thing now. I don't need followers. But let's go. Let's go to this. Let us to see the outcome of this this thing that I showed you now. Let us see what our leaders are doing with us. No, these people are dealing with us. Look at what your father is saying. They're begging. They're begging them. This is 310. Let me bring it here. 310. Let me start it from here. Let me start it from here. Uh-huh. Can I go here, father? Your father. I know many of you must have seen it, but let us watch what is going on. I don't want any mistake here now, because they will say it's because of this Bible. You have to be you got the calm. You got the calm. This computer, you got respect. No. Small thing now they say because of this. Oh yeah, pay attention. I have it. Look at your father. Look at your father here. Slaves, obey your masters.
Succeed President Muhammadu Buhari. Is it in terms of competence? You talk about our son from River State, the Minister for Transport, Chibika Amechi, who we are preparing to declare very soon.
One leave here. They go to me. One leave who this man. I tell you the truth. No team here. All these idiots shouting sit at home. Bring another formula. Sit at home doesn't affect these people. If you cannot follow the instruction of our leader, bring your own pattern. You know, issue more to sit at home. Sit at home on your basare. Sit at home, sit at home. Look at what he said here.
In terms of competence, you talk about our son from River State, the Minister for Transport, Chibika Amechi.
Now it has gotten to politics. They now know that all of us are one. I tell many of you, all these idiots telling us that they are not Biafra. All of us will suffer. All of us together. Both interland and coastal region. All of us will perish. That's my happiness. And to garnish the whole happiness, me and I know the idea. Suffering is what we are trying to liberate all of you from. But you see us that you think we are autopiloters that create this struggle to make money to enrich their pocket.
Who we are preparing to declare.
They are preparing to become a
we Igbos have abundance of material resources that can succeed President Muhammadu Buhari. Is it in terms of competence? You talk about our son from River State, the Minister for Transport, Chibika Amechi, who we are preparing to declare very soon. You talk about versatility and acceptance in the north. You talk about Senator Richard Okorocha, who was even born like Nnamdi was born in the north. You talk about international diplomacy. We have our Minister for Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyama, who has helped President Muhammadu to launder the image of Nigeria. When you talk about infrastructural development and you talk about the governor of Ebonyi State, Governor Dave Umahi. You see that talk about the managerial skills. You talk about our brother, former governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi. We have abundance. We have people who are ready, committed to serve Nigeria. And what we are begging the North is to come and look at not the region, but look at the quality of candidates. People who are ready to serve Nigeria. People who are ready to continue to salvage the image of Nigeria beyond the way we have descended so low. As
this man really as an idiot. I will tell you what the man they replied to him. If not even in this program, in another program, they have already programmed. Let me tell many of you, let me tell you the truth. If worst come to worst, all of us is this time around now we know who is in Biafra restoration. South hold their own politicians accountable. Southeast, unitary sit at home. Can you this Biafra restoration struggle? Because they use this Anambra election to give excuse. We know many of them that are working from that region, but a lot of majority. In fact, almost 70% of people from there, they don't know what is going on. I have to be honest. If you like, you take it. We must call a spade a spade. It's our job to bring all of us together. But where are we doing this at home properly? It's in the five eastern states. we are urging them to speed up the rate of reaction. We have a lot of people that are from there that are doing Biafra restoration that are crying because of Anambra election. Why we didn't kill everybody in Anambra? Why will we say we are not sitting at home again? Why Biafran didn't come out to use an empty hand to face the battalion that Nigerian government employ in our land? Now, this one is not only Anambra. Presidential election is for the whole southeast and south. You see, he mentioned Chibikamich. Hold your politicians accountable. Put it at home in your own region. Camera kwandi give me obey. One of you name a muzzle. Na Anambra, name a muzzle. And they name insult those that are trying. One illiterate from Bini, a slave to Oba, will come. They have their own election. They do election. 1 year Kuroko, 1 year sit at home, 1 year Baramba, 1 year Kuribio, 1 year many insult to our leader wife. Nobody. And even them themselves are even campaigning for basic. In our own eyes, we keep quiet. Is my candid advice. I'm going to go to that. Let me not jump into it. This is what this guy is saying. Look at his face, moron.
So, into the abyss of violence, abyss of insecurity, poverty, and all the rest of it. So, we are begging the North that they should look at the individuals, not at the region. Because looking at the region, will be misunderstood that we want Biafra. Looking at the region, will be misunderstood that there will be no confidence for the North to trust somebody from the East. Looking at the region will give us another perception that perhaps will lead us into not having. So why we are saying this is that the North through the Arewa Consultative Youth Forum.
You too. How about you too? Or how about elders? It's not funny. It's not elders. Yeah, even if he were Mazi Nnamdi kind of an insult to us. All this youth, all this Omaka youth, all those Omaka Haneze junior youth. All the knock out Erofai, you know. All this Emmy of Sadwana, all Ganduje them. All these northern politicians, they will come and begin to call what is his name of the chairman of or president of Ohaneze Ndigbo Youth Council. We are never begging. See, we are begging you. So, slave, obey your master. Oh, it's not in my own life. That's what these people are doing. While other irats, the autopilot are now shout to sit at home. I would have wanted them this gone. This money they collected from our people in the name of ESN. Guys all gone. Name or less say our own people. They bought gun with the money they raised from the ESN fundraising. This thief in Finland collaborated with Nelly Ofebu and others. Contributed money, purchased gun. Many of you know that they brutalized our brother Sam Pemas, warning him that he must support Autopilot. He should desist from supporting DOS. They didn't see people like this. That is why I tell you, it will be Biafran versus Biafra first, and where respect to each other. Like our leader said here before I started this program, and I'm going to repeat it. He said it happened in Israel. So all these people that are coming out crying that look at what we are doing now, focus. The time we're supposed to use to fight the Nigerian government, you are using to no. It is what we're supposed to be done. What is happening now is normal, and we're going to overcome it. Let us pay attention to some extent. Then I
should help us
please,
to ensure that the North plays the role of a kingmaker in 2033.
That's a master.
And look at the quality of candidates we will be presenting. And must be honest with you, we are going to sponsor our candidates who emerge through the political process in political parties. Ohanese has mapped out about 10 billion naira to give any candidate who succeeds either in APC or PDP or any other party. We have people.
That's this man now here. Let me zoom it. This man here fish go blue. No, you don't need Igbo beacon. Eh? I don't know. I don't know. I just, well, let me not conclude. But to me, this man doesn't look like an Igbo man. I tell you.
who do not have an idea of what history was, and all of a sudden came out from nowhere, that were never part of any popular struggle, suddenly began to champion the cause of Igbo cause in the name of Biafra. Some of us took it personal because we believe strongly. At first we thought some of these characters speak for the entire Igbos, until in 2017 we realized that there are just few individuals, probably jobless, headed by another jobless somebody, who also championed the cause of, believing that through intimidation, through the support of some myopic politicians, they could fund him to heighten tensions and create unnecessary panics, believing that by some of their utterances and their actions, they not to succumb to some of those blackmails. But oftentimes, what I do is to draw the attention of some of these characters to say that we have come of age.
Learn the language in Diana. You see, on the Igbo. All these people that are watching, there before in Igbo gathering. Look at the even annual leg self. The eye will leg self. Psychologist. No. Watch that man. Even the way he looks.
They not to succumb to some of those
Yeah, man,
blackmails. But oftentimes, what I do is to draw the attention of some of these characters to say that we have come of age. Gone are those days when you use blackmails, intimidations, and harassment to negotiate for politics or for power. Good enough today we are sitting again when people believe we cannot sit and discuss together as a people. We are talking, and this is a welcome development that a leadership of our nation will come all the way from the southeast to meet some of us to discuss issues pertaining to 2023, because we know it's time and very timely. You can't deprive people from asking for what they want.
Pay attention here. He is even contradicting. Well, Africa, anybody named Africa, you are wasting your time of rule of law, or maybe, past what they say. He contradicts himself now. This is what he said now is exactly what we are looking for. But we can't. This is a small boy. This is a rat. But it's very unfortunate that we just allow, right. Even ordinary unknown gunmen be themselves. Autopilot are accused that it's China's handwork. When this unknown gunmen started, our own people accuse even IPOB of killing police people. When we are talking about this freedom, many of you limit it with on IPOB struggle. No, we have other youth that are not even into this struggle. We have many wealthy, I call them criminals, wealthy criminals in our land that are not in support of this our freedom. We have other youths that are working with them. When we talk about this, if you see any fault, many of you will now remember DOS. We have Biafrans that doesn't even care. The only advice I have to tell many of you, if at the end of the day we didn't succeed, which I know is very, very hard, we didn't succeed in holding these people down, I advise all their family members to vote for anybody from Fulani in 2023. Maybe if it's under a gunshot that you must vote. If you can even call Buhari to come back again, you vote for him, so that let power doesn't enter these people's hand. Since we said because of our life, because of the religious lifestyle, because of the teachings it comes with. You don't try this nonsense in a Muslim world. Don't try it in the north. You are going to see what he said. He told him, I don't know whether I passed it. He said, don't look on the region, look on individuals. Don't look on the children that are shouting Biafra, Biafra, look on us. That's what your father is saying. Or for them, they sit at home. We say sit at home. We don't want to sit at home. Look at what you are. Many of them watch these things now. They use this thing to do program. I was watching them yesterday. As they're analyzing this thing, we know what they're analyzing. We say sit at home, and DOS refuse. Look at it now. We say sit at home. We've given them enough chance, but we know we are the struggle supposed to start. As it stands now, if you go to coastal regions, they have used their youth to mount securities in pipelines. You don't know what is going on? Asade have kept quiet. They have paid him and other selfish individuals. So that's why they are quiet. That's why Nigerian government is boasting. They have settled that area. Forget that all this thing that we are just talking, That's why I laugh at this idiot in UK ranting. Sit at home, sit at home, sit at home, sit at home. We must sit at home in Anambra election, sit at home. Enjoy. What of your people? Have they, for once, follow sit at home? Say, no, how can my people sit at home where you have betrayed the struggle and you want my people to sit at home? I got one issue. We need to redefine this struggle. I have to say it. Normally, I don't supposed to, but I have to. We need to redefine this struggle to know which way to go. We have a lot. I know I can count a lot of people that are from that region working hard. We have a lot of them working hard to make sure that we realize this our aim. We have our sister, we have our sister, we have Onagite, we have a lot. We have IDU. We have many of them, but a lot, especially those in the grassroots. Many of them don't know what we are talking. Even many of them are still believing that we want them because of marginal. We want to subdue them because we want to marginalize them. Sorry to tell you this. Many of them are timid. They are not exposed. Many of them in the rural areas. Can you imagine? Do you know why I tell you they are timid? What happened to them happened to us. We will go crazy. I tell you, we'll go crazy. What has happened to them? If it happened to us, we'll go crazy. I have a lot of them here now. They are working in bakery. I have a lot of them from Rivers. I have Ateke from Bayelsa. Ateke is selling pepper in the Uber station. He have sold this pepper for complete. They have been here 30 this year is 36 years. It's only somebody have been in Western World for 36 years. They gave him only pepper last 3 years. And before they give him pepper, he have gotten old. Ateke is his name. Every day by day, early morning. He was so nice to me. He's a nice man. He's a nice man. It's fine because of people like that. I begin to coexist with our brethren from coastal region. I was in his house where I did my practical. The company offered me a house, but I said no. Since I've seen our brother from Bayelsa doing Biafra restoration, I said no. He said I should come and stay in his house, that I should not pay. That's what he told me. I said no, I must pay. Because you are just only selling paper, newspaper. He's not selling. When you hear selling, begging is called begging. Let me use the correct language. Begging. Then those people that used to stand in front of supermarket selling newspaper. You will go, you give them coins, they will thank you. In the cold, they will stand and they will be shivering. He's from Bayelsa. I said no, I will pay. I will divide it. In fact, divide the house rent into two. I will pay you. He never agreed. I will be every month. I'll force him. I will throw it in his bag. Take my own portion. He's a Biafran. So when we're talking about the Biafran, many of you think that they are enjoying. No, they are suffering. But it's just that the exposure, they don't have exposure. Very timid, I tell you. They don't have a good life. They have oil spillage. They have air pollution. They promise them clean up of Ogoniland or whatever. They suppress them. On top of it, they are slaughtering them. Using their elders. The same way they are using our own elders. And yet, they are not angry. And when we talk, the people, you know what people used to tell us? These Igbo people, these Southeast self. Why are you the only one marginalized? That's the language we are being told. Even in Western world. That's why when the Yoruba people rise up, I was so happy. You think that's why our leader gave instruction. Please, nobody should castigate our Yoruba brethren anymore. Leave them. He knows the importance of Yoruba agitating for their own nation. It means a lot to us, I have to tell you. Many of you, like this idiot in Norway, every time she's coming out castigating Yoruba people. This idiot call us every day. Yoruba, they are criminal. While she herself is a pure criminal. using the name of ESN to raise money. The people don't care. Normally, if this struggle is really working the way it's supposed to be, that is where the agitation will start. This sit at home, you are doing, only close pipeline. Nigeria government are there, Kanu. What do you say we should do? Can we come to a round table? How this in I know guys sit at home in Westwork. Only pipeline is where you are holding them here because this is what gives them life. What the knock and when you are fighting with somebody, you choke all the person. Choke the person here, you can never breathe anymore. This is what is giving them money. Pipeline. Chai. Many of them have when I make one accused. Now, as all we betray. Then you want to force poor frustrated citizens to start home. In the name of sit at home. Sit at home Monday. We sit at home Tuesday. We will make it Friday. In fact, let us include it on Sunday. You see how to fight? This is a language of a coward. All this make it show us in our arms so that we can come and carry and move to begin to defend ourselves. Somebody from Jigawa come and tell them the oil in Bayes belongs to Jigawa. The oil in Bayes belongs to Jigawa. If there should anybody that will be claiming this oil, you should be with the Northerners. You didn't touch them. That's when I know that forget nothing. All these stories we were told, nothing. I tell you. But what I cannot deny is that they are not with us. They are our brothers. Whether we like it or not, they are our brothers. We must keep on trying to wake them up. It's an assignment we are going to go into. Assignment is coming. Presidential election. We say we want freedom. All of us are fighting for Biafran restoration. What is going on in your own side? What is happening? Because this president is no more only one state. They want to hold us down. And many of them are even accusing us that we want 2023 presidents. Me here now, that I want to support some people like this now to become president in my land. What do I gain? If an Igbo man become a president, what is my gain? So if I come here and say, hey, do you know my kinsman is a president of my country? That's all. That's what I gain. Nothing. We must take the bull by the horn if we are serious with this struggle. Look at what the man is telling you.
And you can't stop them from demanding what they think.
We are demanding.
It is their right.
It's our right.
But either we are going to meet and discuss the issues and agree in principle, or we will discuss it over and over, and until we agree on certain things. Whether it's going to go your way or my way, we still need each other.
Correct.
The most important is that you come, and this your coming has really mended little.
Hi, I remember when we were at school. Somebody, maybe I think in primary school, somebody will carry ball. You will be begging, please put me in. I'll put me in this primary school match. The person that owns the ball now is that just like overall. You begging him, please put me in the field now. I beg him. They are the slaves and not me. That's why I destroy these verses. And I will burn this thing when the time comes. I will announce it so that I will have pastors to come and defend themselves.
Or major aspect of what we felt in other part of the country, because over time I've said it. Politics are.
Let's head here now. President Arewa youth ka your father ga kuru na ga area child.
About negotiation. It's about meeting people, discuss, lobby. You don't just sit down in your little enclave, you make noise. Some of us are here, we don't know what sit at home means. We're in other part of the country, it does not affect us. It affects your economic directly or indirectly. But for us, we are comfortable because you cannot declare it at home in other part of the country, and we'll say it over time. So it's left for the Igbo kingsmen.
For me to help you, even the sit at home is not even effective in the Riverine area. I have to tell you, in addition to what you just said now, sit at home is not even included in a Bayelsa. It's not effective there. Maybe some proportion. Ilekwanyo wouldn't be border other side. We have majority of them are scavengers. They just want to for if you give you just near her pipeline security, they just go and sit down. Then the one from Ile Miss Blood, a chora ha wa prostitute, they just give the women, that's all. So for we say no, we need freedom. And we have our brothers from coastal region are also very, very intelligent and they have conscience. The thing is penning them because it's not in their power to control all of them. They have talked, even one organized program that I need to come follow so that me and him will do program. Have to wake their people up. But it's very unfortunate. This program I'm making for the coastal region, I am referring to those that are attacking the leadership of this struggle. I have to make myself clear. I'm just advising those that don't want to join this struggle. That think that it's only us that are feeling the pain. Just that we're only the one that don't want to live like a slave. That's why it's more on our own side. We are not claiming to be more intelligent than others. No. If I say that I'm intelligent than others, then I must be arrogant. I am not. We have our brethren from that side that are more intelligent than me. But collectively, we are the one that stand up and say, no, we can't live like a slave. Then they say, I don't know what's their problem. They just keep quiet. They use few individuals to be subjugating them. That's why they need to double up and stop coming out on the ranting on social media, castigating those working in the name of sit at home.
To rise up above board and checkmate those excesses of these elements for your betterment. Nobody will entrust you with powers when you make it obvious as if you are doing it by putting fears in the minds of people.
They will not trust you.
But by this approach, if this had happened long before now, probably we wouldn't have found ourselves where we are today. Have you earlier said, you have even helped me in your submission. You do not
Hold on there. We have one that asked question. Somebody wrote something here. I've been calling many of you. I don't want to descend on anybody today. You wrote, you said, "Me to forget this idiot. They sit at home may not affect this aboki, but he's penning them." How? How? We want something that affects people, not penning. What the man told you is true. It's true. Where do they get their own allocation? Is it from market? It's from oil. So how is it affecting them? Is the oil share? They share their oil. They enjoy every month. They bring it. You think allocation is just coming from crayfish? Even if allocation comes from crayfish, they have percentage they will give them. From even this one you are seeing is the one they are telling you what you are hearing. That's why some people, all this what do you call them? All this what this one from Anambra they call that bishops and the reverend father are going there to bow down to him. Is it Eze? What is the all these our criminals? It's not penning them. It's not penning them. It's not penning them. Now let me tell you why it's not penning them. Pay attention to this one. You made me to stop this. Let me go here. Let me go this side. Let me go this side to tell you that it's not penning them, please. They have already have their way. They have their way, and they are going to be ruling. And if you come to worst, let them continue, because our some of our youth are still sleeping. Now, pay attention. This is where it's penning me. When I remember our brother from coastal region behaving in this way, it's penning me. You know why? They themselves see us as one people. They see us as one people. It's within ourselves that begin to see ourselves differently. They see us as one people. Look at this interview now. Just watch. He included Jonathan. In the share of being president in Nigeria. That Jonathan have ruled. Calculated Jonathan plus this one is 13 years. That we are cheating on them. We are cheating on them. In other words, all of us are together. That's why you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are together. You see, our leader, can't we just go on with this our Igbo speaking state? He say no. That is why I begin to say, what is indeed that this man don't want to let go? He's living in London now with the family. What is he going to gain? I begin to say, really? I digest it over time with that number. I say, okay, let us try to raise this our brothers up from coastal region, because many of them are sleeping. So it's the duty of brothers to raise brothers up, no matter what I've done. Why I love this man we call our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He opened up and he said it. If you like, I play it. He said that the Hausas, after the war, they collected the keys they have and give the Igbo man, say, carry the key. You can enter your house. But our brethren from coastal region, they seize it and make it their own property. So because of that fear, they are fearing that now this guy, if they take over, they will destroy us. That is their fear. And they have said it. And we said no. If you have fear on us and you are comfortable with Fulanese, then something is wrong with you. So you fear more on us than the Fulani. Nothing connects you. No blood relation, nothing. The life, the way of living is not the same. The agenda, religion, not the same. So you are comfortable with them in one Nigeria than with us, with your mindset of we are going to slaughter all of you. This is their interview. They see them as Northerners know that we are one people. That's why I said no. I will keep on advocating for our brethren from South to join up. Look at what the man said here.
The South had about 15 years.
You see, I'm South.
So the Northeast might be marginalized.
We have been marginalized. That's the language.
People, if you're saying that Northerners feel marginalized in a way,
yes,
and then Southerners have been there for a while, what do you think the Southeasterners will talk about?
On normal circumstances, one would have assumed that the Southeast should be given an opportunity. But with the trend of things, with the events we are seeing today, with one of their loose son who is busy going about threatening the unity of the country, is a clear indication they are not prepared.
They are not prepared. In other words, it is in their hand to give power. But it's true. Let us tell ourselves the truth. When you see the architecture of that country, when you see the way they read census. Somebody have analyzed this in BBC before. I don't want to bring it again. I've analyzed it some time ago. They have the illusionary numbers that doesn't exist, but in the document. And that's why they manufacture children voting. That's why I say Jonathan is a foolish idiot. Christianity, we must destroy Christianity. It breeds fear. Christianity breeds fear. Imagine when we are with our own religion. Amadu hani ukuku aros ani ukuku amadu hana ana be enforced. In Abiagam Jesus loves you. Jesus died for you. Jesus is here to save you. How are you going to fight back your enemy? Because Jesus saves. Jesus is the Lord. Jesus, the Lord is my shepherd. What shall I want? He lead me beside the green water. He restored my soul. Why? What are you fighting? So that is why when I go into religion, many of you should understand me. Now, look at it. Let him continue. All of us are the same.
On behalf of the Secretary himself.
Go. 1 minute. Come inside.
You spoke about the Northerners preparing for 2023.
Yeah.
And quite a number of people have said, why would this man be saying that Northerners prepare for 2023 again?
Yeah.
Aren't there other people in Nigeria? So could you expatiate on that?
This is democracy. And democracy, we run a constitutional democracy. And constitutional democracy is all about people. It's about number. And I have no doubt in my mind, we have the number. I don't want to sound immodest. The 2015 election, 2019 election has clearly defined who is who. I'm not trying to be arrogant, and I'm also not saying that it's a thing that must be forcefully on Nigerians. But I'm saying, considering the fact that a lot of things had happened, let me make mention of two things. One was, vividly remember Obasanjo had a regime from 1999 to 2007, uninterrupted. Now hand over power democratically to Yaradua. Yar'Adua only lasted 1 year. The second year, he was ill. We had an acting president in that capacity, which is Jonathan. Jonathan had 1 year. Umaru had only 1 year. Jonathan had the other year. Then subsequently, there was issue of doctrine necessity.
But if you go to their side now, they didn't see Jonathan as an Igbo man. They didn't see them in their region. Many of them don't see us as one. But look at the Fulani is telling you that Jonathan have ruled. He included it. His own ruling. As 13, they say they are being marginalized. What do you have? You don't have anything. They have bandits, they have Fulani herdsmen, they have Meeti Allah. What else do they have? The one you have, you are raising funds to mobilize a fake ESN to begin to attack your own people. Something is wrong with us, I tell you.
That suddenly, after the demands of Yar'Adua, the second year and few months, there was issue of doctrine the necessity that made him substantive president at that time. When he becomes a president, you could now recall that Yar'Adua had only 1 year, even in his tenure. Jonathan had an acting president for 1 year and subsequently becomes substantive president for another 2 years at that first tenure of Yar'Adua regime. Now, in 2011, it's expected that Jonathan shouldn't have contested, since it's about rotational presidency, and we are supposed to have uninterrupted 8 years. Now there was an interruption in 2011 where Jonathan contested and won the election, even when some of us were totally against it because we knew it would come to a day like this. He won the election. Normally it is very rare and very difficult to upturn election against an incumbent government. Jonathan now got his way for second term. Now Jonathan finished. If you put up the 8 years of Obasanjo, the 3 years of Jonathan, the 6 years of Jonathan per se, is this 6 years? Yes, this is 6 years of Jonathan. You put together, you realize that if you put up your pen and paper, you realize the South had about 15 years.
So if the North is being marginalized?
We are being marginalized, that's the language. Now, Yar'Adua had only 1 year for the northern slot. Even if Buhari successfully finishes 8 years, automatically you put together, we had only 9 years. So how can you compare 9 years? Even if we are given another opportunity in 2023, if we have another one shot that we may likely going to get, God willing, we have only 13 years. Already we have been cheated for 2 years. But by the way, at least it is better to go to 13 than just end in 9.
But is it about the number of years one spends or competence? Like as our speaker today mentioned, like competence.
Are you saying that you only have the competence one in southern part of the country? We don't have them in the north?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you say northerners,
the north will produce something competent with full capacity. Certainly not what we are seeing today. We will ensure that we bring a man from northern part of this country that will be viable, sellable to the southern people, and we have no doubt in our mind the southern people will be rest assured, will be more confident that this is truly a pan-Nigerian president we are going to produce by God's grace from 2023. And certainly we will lobby. We will call for attention. We will seek for understanding of Nigerians, and certainly it will come to pass.
Correct. It will come to pass. It will come to pass. You know what they have? They have intimidation. And that is what they saw in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why they are upset. They saw the guy raising the consciousness of people. They saw the guy creating the braveness in many of us. They saw him. Not that you have, if you watch, they have never caught our leader with ammunition. Or say you have one a barrack somewhere. No. He is waking people up from their sleeping bed, letting them know what is at stake. That's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like the highest problem they have now. On the move. And they found out that they are threatening something like this cannot work. They now infiltrate using people inside us. So that is why you now begin to see nearly of Febu, begin to see this thief in Finland, begin to see Madam Oyiboda. There's something our brother wrote, Ostram Man page. I think I said I will read it today. I begin to deliberate into this article and I begin to trace some points from what he wrote. I read it today almost 3 times. I'm not somebody that believe in superstitions, but I always deal with facts and figures. But I begin to digress a little bit as a human being to begin to connect my point, and we are going to read it. I hope I will not forget. If I forget, somebody to remind me. I want to hold it here. Let us go to the analysis of the thief in Finland. They are not happy. Many of them are not happy that things is beginning to fall on the side of IPO, which many of us are not jubilating. We only just saying, okay, since we have won this case, my. In other words, the killing that happened in our leader's house has been vindicated, even though that we know that it was a mayhem. But all of us know that Nigerian government is a lawless country, that you cannot get your justice there. But once this justice has been gotten, if all these idiots criticizing our lawyers are sensible, and those that are claiming to be lawyers, they will pick up the case from there. Say, hey, since you people have agreed that you invaded the house, now kill 28 people, and you have agreed that you are going to pay 1 billion naira, and up to this time around, they've never appealed, said they don't agree, because normally they should have appealed. Now, nothing. They have never appealed. Then those that are claiming to be freedom fighters, claiming to be lawyer in freedom fighting movement, should pick up from there, sue Nigerian to court for agreeing that they kill people, 28 men in his compound, that he never jumped bail. No, they are not going attacking the lawyers, seeing wrong in what they are doing, agreeing. Even they are now forcing our leader, putting the wrong narrative outside, that our leader admitted that he's not an IPOB member, that he's an IDU. That's what he's telling us. They now bring the IDU into it, say it's true. Yorubas are now saying it's a lie. The leader of the Union People of Biafra rejected being a proscribed member of Ipob. There's somebody inside this struggle claiming to be a leader, a follower, claiming to be working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out. He's telling us that yes, he agreed that he's not an IPOB member. Can you now begin to see the irony? Can you now begin to see the enemy within is more dangerous than the one outside? The one we call enemy outside is telling people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't agree to be a proscribed. That had even they asked him to ask him, are you an IPO member? That virtually he said yes. But they asked him proscribed. But those inside the struggle, he's telling others, outsiders, that he denied being an IPOB member. Can you now begin to see the calamity that's supposed to be falling on us before we wake up? I don't want to. Let me bring it. Let me bring it before I go to the thief in Finland. This is it. This is that analysis of the Yorubas analyzing. I have a lot, but I will limit it. Those I cannot show today, I will maybe bring it sometimes to come. Where is it? I hope I have it, please. Okay, I have it. What about it? Okay, this one is TVC. Many of you have seen it, but I just want us to see it together. Many of you should have seen it. This is TVC news on. Let me allow this to roll, so that I will be able to find it.
Because you are defeated already. You people are pacifists. You have already been defeated. We are indefatigable and undefeatable. They said Obasanjo met Buhari. We shall read that during our news in greater detail, which you must do now. They say Igbos deserve better than the appointment of one man as a secretary. Everybody's jumping up and down. Any day you appoint everybody equally. If there are 4 Awasa Fulani generals occupying positions, there should be also be 4 generals from Biafra land and also from Oduduwa, assuming you want to understand what equality means. As for us, total break from the zoo. Do you know it was a white man that created you? You Nigerian, you are the product of a white man. A white man created you. You are not ashamed of yourself You are not ashamed of your stupidity and hopelessness that your fellow man created you and gave you a name. Oh, you are from Port Harcourt. Oh, you are from Lagos. Oh, dear me. You are from Middle Belt. There are ones are saying they are from Lower Niger and they are NDC maybe. Now, about who is from Upper Niger? Lunatics everywhere. And they are Ebony Niagara. So some they are and they are Ebony. This is Radio Biafra. We are sensible. We are sane. And we preach the gospel of truth, the gospel of redemption, the gospel of hope, the gospel of restoration, the gospel of light, the gospel of truth, and of course, the gospel that will bring down the kingdom of heaven from where it is now. Down to this very earth. And the capital shall be Enugu, of course. And I will tell you why. Thousands protest as policeman kills bus driver. Igbocha is doing very well. This is what you're supposed to do. We must proceed. Now they know that it's IPOB in Igbocha, that we are very powerful on the ground. If you ask zoo, police, and the army, they will tell you in Aba, we are harassing them every blessed day. They know how strong we are. I want Aba, every street in Aba, go and contribute money together. HD decoder is only 6,000 naira. Go and contribute money. Make sure that you put satellite on, put it on a loudspeaker on all the streets for people to listen. They cannot stop us, can they? If CHK is down, I said, every street in Aba, our coordinators in Aba, we are over 100. Everywhere you have a coordinator, I want there to be a satellite receiver. Put it on a loudspeaker, put money inside, go and buy petrol, put in generator, be blasting it on loudspeaker along the road in Aba, in every city in Aba. Let us tell them we are unstoppable. This is Radio Biafra. We are live and direct. Everything that we do here is designed to usher in the kingdom of heaven upon the face of the earth. Nothing more. When he has nothing, just to be free. We want to be free. That is the only thing we are asking for.
Hold on there. Hold on there. I know. You know why this is a little bit. I have this idiot here already. I don't even know. Oh, I don't know. He's unprofessional.
That's why all this Kanu took him to a different location where the conversation will not be heard by other people, because he wanted to keep the conversation between him and them. So what are they telling us that we don't know? Our leader knew he was being bugged. Our leader knows that he's still being bugged. Everything he's doing, he knows it. He said he will sacrifice everything.
You see, this idiot in Finland is working with this woman. Eh? I don't just understand. Look at. No. That guy is a thief. He's a pure thief. Low life person. Will be on the run very soon. In few months to come, if not few months, highest. Because if nothing is being, done in this time around, then I know that what we are doing have no sense. We must put a stop to this mess. Look at the people. This guy is working with. Continue. He know. She even contradict herself. She's going to tell many of you now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu deny being a member of Ipob, number one. She's going to tell people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu handed himself over to Nigerian government for them to sacrifice him. But she herself is now accusing the whole family of selling our leader. I don't know, something is wrong somewhere. I know they are the one that conspired to kill our leader, but it didn't work. So now they are now trying to bring another narrative. Anytime you hear we want to change narrative, that's the meaning. They want to change everything. Change your brain, the way you reason. Hey, we know this idiot is not going to be an illiterate. If you're a stark illiterate, you can be always easily brought over. Now, what does she know now? What is she? She will be happy that she's speaking with somebody from America. She's speaking from somebody living in America. Maybe hoping one day that she will go there to America. That's all. Many of us are into this struggle for connection. Many of us join this struggle. Can you take connection?
Even when they were bugging, when they were doing all these things they did to him, when they were poisoning him, our leader knew he sacrificed himself. He sacrificed himself for our freedom. He sacrificed himself. He said he would sacrifice everything sacrificable.
Really?
That's what I kept bugging him. I would cry. Even when I said, you know what I just told you. You know they're hearing it. I want you to change your phone just so that they will start listening to our conversation.
He said no.
Our leader still said no. He wanted them to.
So he said no, that he liked it. And he's now busy telling the ESN at home nobody should make a video. That is very dangerous. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why this is a little bit complicated? I have forced them before they don't play the voice of our leader. I have forced them. You know, they doesn't have no topic anymore. Go and look for their program, including the thief in Finland. Now I begin to play the voice of our leader, trying to change it. Do you know you can watch all their clips of our leader. You can never hear the clip where he said, obey the DOS. They are the high from them. And now what you will not hear from them is that any account, Madam Nayanya did not set her eyes on that account, I will not trust that account. You can never hear these two things. But it's the same man they are playing his voice to convince many of you. The same voice from the same man. They will not play that one. They only play the one to suit them. Even if when it's not suiting them, they will try to narrate it the way to convince the morons that are following them. That's what they do. That's what they say. It's called mind game. Mind game is called.
Yeah. He wanted them to. He sacrificed. The summary is that he sacrificed everything. He sacrificed himself.
Okay.
And they thought they could kill him.
But since you know that he sacrificed himself, then why are you now attacking Madam Nanya, attacking Carolina, everybody that they are the one that are responsible? Since you know that he sacrificed himself, and you are doing it do, and the thief in Finland is telling us that he is following you because you are the same ideology, and he himself is there preaching about defending our leader, that he's not a member of a proscribed. You yourself is saying no, that he denied, and he's claiming that he's working with you because you people are in the same ideology.
They couldn't kill him. That is their problem, and that's why we are here. What they did was going to lead our leader to our destiny, and that's why he let them do it. And they're still running around, trying to hold on to what, the Bible said that all things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. I'm telling you.
Okay, quote to Labara here. Aboro Kijamo, Aboro Kosomo, Aboro Baga. You will hear, but take out the Bible. Okoli ala free. Saying here nonsense. This idiot tell what I saw Bible. Don't worry. I will make a big poster when they will open me in my all platform. By tomorrow, by this time tomorrow, they should have released me for all my platform. I will make a very big announcement. I will circulate it. Me and my woman will just go somewhere, show you people how to destroy Bible. We join your boy. When honor, open to the Bible now. Nothing will happen. But in your or your boss.
When they didn't kill our leader, that's when everything became new. Every other thing has passed away.
Okay.
All this rubbish about Biafra has been gone. Biafra is sold, it's ended.
But somebody, I will play the voice. Let me allow you to finish. There, you are disciple. Say he's working with you because you are in the same, have the same ideology with our leader. You are talking Idu. Your leader is talking Biafra. You accuse our leader that is accepted, that is not a member of Ipob. Your disciple is there saying it's a lie, but he's still claiming that you are working. You are the same ideology. That's why he will continue supporting you. Thief, a thief. Now this woman is holding that guy naked picture, and the conversation they had. She have it. She have it. That's why that guy can never speak. Impossible. Can never.
Our leader didn't die. That's why everything has become new. We are the people of IDU. That's our destiny. We are standing all over and we're getting our freedom.
They have sold our leader. They said he should not deny them. If they did not thought it before they sold him that our leader would deny them. So no, they pay. You see this?
Our leader doesn't know grammar anymore. He's our leader afraid of being called a terrorist.
So now she's telling you people that Mazi Methuselah Kanu accepted to be terrorists inside the courtroom. That's what she's telling you. I want you to understand. You understand it, but let me allow her. But sometimes I love these things. So if you don't like it, then you are not into this stuff. I love these things.
Our leader doesn't know grammar anymore. Is our leader afraid of being called a terrorist? Our leader said if you're a freedom fighter and you've never been called a terrorist, then you don't know what you're doing. Now they are trying to say he's not the leader of a terrorist organization. Excuse you, does Mazi Methuselah look like somebody that can be scared of being called a terrorist? You guys need to read between the lines. You have to understand. Our leader is basically telling you he's the leader of IDU people if you don't know it. So it doesn't matter how you tweak it. You're going to delay yourself until you come to that realization. Okay. That's when he's
hold up there. Hold on this one. Hold on this one. No, something is wrong with the woman. We know. But I'm not after this woman because she's more better than the thief in Finland. You know, there was a time I said, I will be talking about him, but once in a blue moon. So that let it not be as if he's more important. But once in a while, this woman is better. Many of you, if you know, you know. They have an agreement. I'm going to play his voice so that and when more Chichi are not here, so that they can be able to know. We can never back down. But very soon, I can accuse on one. Now listen to this.
And taking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still working and taking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as her leader. And until if she says Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not him again and all that, there is a different thing. But for the fact that many of you who believe in the ideology of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and they regard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as
the ideology or when you do ideology. Ideology now. We are fighting for the restoration of Biafra. Your sugar mom is fighting for IDU. Is it the same? But you cannot speak. Talk against her now. Is our disciple. Working with many people that have been expelled in this trouble.
I don't have anything against her.
At all.
And I will never have anything against her.
At all.
So as Oyibo, so as Madam Bridget, so as Ejiasi, so as Oliver, so as all the people that have removed in America.
Okay.
Now, some of you do not understand, and I will stop commending them. Some of you do not understand why somebody like Nelly Ofebu came out and start posting things public.
Leave them there. I'll just for a while. I'll just to on our way of finishing touches. Now let's go to those who want us to begin to antagonize. Because they are not Biafran. Let's go to those that you are not comfortable with. The reason why George Onibe was sacked is because of these people we are going to see now. I prefer them. When I said if I see this guy, I will poison him. Many of you will start talking nonsense. If I see opportunity, I will poison him to death. If opportunity will come. Let me show you the people that I regard as, if I see them tomorrow, I will prefer them. So Lucky Dube have told all of you, not every black man is your brother, not every white man is your enemy. And that's why they kill the guy very easy. Lucky Dube. Many of you that live in South Africa, or those that are into reggae, you should know Lucky Dube. Now, look at these people you are going to see now. Now, somebody that is claiming that have the same ideology have already accused his leader to accept to be a terrorist. Now, this one is those that we say they are not part of us. They are here about us. We are not with them.
And the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Nnamdi Kanu, in the latest little twist. His counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, said Kanu has never denied being the leader of Ipob. Ejiofor explained that the clarification became necessary because of what is described as deliberate misrepresentation and wrong narratives being perpetrated by some mischief maker. What is this about?
Well, I'm sure social media, you may have seen some stories mocking Kanu that he said he does not belong to Ipob. You know, we are unable to attend the trial.
Correct.
So if one of the lawyers come out to say this is what transpired during the trial,
people will then accept it as the gospel truth.
Even his followers, those that are claiming to be following them, not also those that are claiming to be one of us, but to destroy the struggle.
You have no access. You know, you have no access to cover.
Even
journalists too, they will tell them to stay outside and all that. You know, so it is when the lawyers come out that they will now tell you what transpired, what are they doing next and all that. So the guy is saying that he denied that Ipob was a terrorist group. Of course he's going to deny that Ipob was a terrorist group. Of course he's going to tell the court that he was never involved in terrorist activity. You understand? But that is different from saying I don't belong to Ipob. You can't be leader of Ipob and say you don't belong to Ipob. That is the point that the lawyer is making, that no, he never said he does not belong to Ipob. He is saying that that Ipob is not a terrorist organization. He denies that Ipob is a terrorist organization. Denying that Ipob is a terrorist organization is different from denying that he belongs to Ipob. That is what Ejiofor is saying. Because, and they are smart. If you are denied a group for which people have laid down their lives for you, you know what it means. The whole struggle will have been compromised in the views of his followers. So they are also conscious of how the perception that people will have of not just Nnamdi himself, but the group. If the person who formed it can go to court and say no, I do not belong to Ipob. What is clarified now that he never said so? That he only said that Ipob is not a terrorist organization.
Hold on there, sir. Thank you very much for the explanation. At least those that are watching you, mainly from the Yoruba brethren, they can begin to get the real news, because many of them that are perpetrating these lies, number one, they are not even in Nigeria. They don't even have, many of them have never gone home for more than 30 years. They only get their information from internet. And one idiot, one thief is working with them and want to convince me that he's a disciple. I've never seen him come out to condemn, even though they're accusing the wife. He sold the husband. But he's still claiming to be a disciple. But the most interesting thing is that they have been defeated already. All this one you have seen them now, they are scrambling, I tell you. And I'm going to prove it. They are scrambling. And this is what they're supposed to do. Before, for those that are just joining me, that are not really happy somehow, let me make you a little bit comfortable. Let me make you comfortable before I continue. For those that just join me now, you didn't join me, we have the man you are following. Know that we will have a day like this. But a day like this is coming when things like this will start happening. This is it here. I don't want to go far. Let me leave it from here.
So that by the time this transmitter is ready, we all would have known what is Biafra and what is coming up. What is coming up very soon. So that we don't have a condition where we are fighting, the new star, and we have more people leading us again to contend with any house that is divided against itself. Director, I am sorry, you know what that means.
Yes, but you cannot stop enemies from emerging. Because as I said before, that Biafra land is the kingdom of heaven on this earth. So devil will not allow it to come up. So Lucifer will also raise his own army from amongst our people to stop the work that we are doing. We are not alone in this. When Ben-Gurion was trying to establish, fighting very hard with the Haganah leadership to establish the state of Israel, there are some right-wing, so-called Jewish Orthodox followers or practitioners in the United States, especially around New York, that disagreed. That said to Ben-Gurion and Haganah leadership, why are you trying to recreate Israel? We are waiting for the Messiah. When the Messiah comes, the kingdom of God will be restored in Israel. But they did not see that their own kind were being slaughtered, or what Hitler was doing to them or did to them. They didn't see it. Do you know what they did? These people, rather than support Ben-Gurion and Haganah, defeat with an Aegon to defeat the British and then the Arab world. They decided to use the money they contributed to go and buy arms to come and fight their own people. Not to go and fight those killing their own kind, but to come and fight their own people. So I am aware of that. I know that our people, there are some people, they're also on Facebook, they will go and try to stop us. They cannot stop the enemy, they will come to stop us. We know that. Right. But we'll kill them. We know who they are. We know who they are. And as Clinton said, when the time comes, we'll hunt them down, all of them, one after the other. Then they will know how serious we are. We know who they are. We know who they are. We'll come after them. We say it so that you know that we don't fight like cowards. We tell you what we are going to do before we do it. So when it happens, you will say it's a coincidence.
It will happen. It will happen. It will happen. I tell all of you it will happen. But on the far. All once and for all. Yeah, all once and for all. Yeah, me on a beg a chance again. It doesn't come back to start again. Yeah, man, that avenue, you got no again. It will happen. Look at what I was showing you. Look at his post. I have seen his post, but let us go to his analysis on mocking the lawyers. Why do they accept 1 billion? What they are doing? He himself claimed to be a lawyer. He didn't want to raise up his hand. Sir, I want to take up this job. You people didn't do it well. I said I have another clip from these people commending the lawyers at least for getting that victory. It's a stepping stone. If they are now they can build a lot of allegations since that they have accepted. Okay, we have accepted that we invaded his house. That's what this 1 billion naira means. We are not talking about the money aspect because the number of people they killed there, one person self is more than the trillion you are calling. We are not after that. But in regards to this our struggle, the victory from that court case shows that this man never jumped bed, number one. In other words, what he involved himself since that time is out of pains inflicted in him, number one. Secondly, he ran for his dear life because they came to kill him. Number three, they killed a lot of people that can build another allegation. Them, they are claiming to be lawyers. They can pick up from there. Yes, Nigerian government, you have accepted that you invaded his house, and that invasion cost 28 lives, which the signs are there. If you want them family, they can come out for, as evidences. They are witnesses. They can come out to testify. They can go to the hospital, bring the date of the birth of their child. The burial ceremony. Probably they covered it as an evidence. Instead of you to think of claiming to be a lawyer. One day in the law. You now begin to attack the lawyers. So that your morons on the internet are gonna work. Now let's go to it. Let's go to the thief in Finland for once. It's once in a blue moon. I'll be visiting them once in a blue moon. This is it here. Let me close some things here. Let me close this one. I think have I finished with this? Have I finished with this? Yes, I finished with this. Let me bring it on the screen. That's what they do. They are doing mind game to deceive our people. Mind game. But they know that they have failed. Now let us see what is idiot said here one after the other. They claim to be lawyer, translator, upper translator. Those that are use asylum, those that seek asylum, use asylum to get their paper. You understand this? Me, I don't know. We just came. We are opportune. It's not by my power. We came with the visa direct. We never suffer to begin to seek. But those of you that are passed through those stages, you know how frustrated it is. At least when you see somebody as a newcomer, somebody speaking the language, the country will use the person so that they will come to be helping you, filling forms, interpreting so many things to many of you. That's his job. That's his job. But I don't want to go into that because it's personal life. Now, let us see this analysis on the court ruling. And I shout.
The reason why I am not happy with the verdict of Abia State
He's not happy. He's not happy because of the win. It's not that I am very much happy for that winning. But that is not the restoration of Biafra. That does not mean that our leader is out. But I'm happy. At least all these jump bell have been destroyed. And the evidence from that verdict have established that yes, they invaded his house. In other words, if they can agree, the judge can rule, and there's no objection from them, no appeal from them, that they are ready to pay the money, whether they pay or not. I'm not interested, because no amount of money you pay will bring those people to life. No amount of money can equate the life of one single person being killed. But I've accepted that they invaded. Before so many years, we didn't do anything. We didn't near there. We were passing. And before you know it, Kanu boys started shooting us. We never near that area. Some say he jumped bell. Even in the CNN, they were reading news. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, yes, he had a period to the court time. He ran away. He jumped bell. He said he's not happy. That's what he's telling you, all of you. As a criminal, look at it. He went and bought the same style as Osokome to deceive the morons. God of it. Let me allow you to roll so that we can begin to interpret it one after the other. You are not happy. You will be high wishes. They say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are sentenced to life imprisonment. You come out here, you say, I said it. I want you DOS. You never listen to me. Now it is happening. We know all these things. We know them.
In good faith. And the history we are going to continue to make. The reason why I am not happy with the verdict of Abia State is because of the injustice displayed in that verdict. Some of you, when you hear the prescription, when you hear the pronouncement of the judge that our leader did not jump bail, every Tom and Jerry knows that our leader did not jump bail.
But in Nigerian system, that's why I said maybe I don't know whether this guy even from Biafra land. This guy may be a spirit. He may be a moron that they have disowned from home. They cannot go back home. In Nigeria, it's not a matter of whether you are right or wrong. Police can kill you, take your corpse, deprive your parents from burying you, and then at the end of the day, if you talk nonsense, they will put your parents in jail. You must understand the system of the place you are fighting for freedom, so that it can guide you on your utterances. You are not happy because of the injustice. So it's today, you know, that we are injustice are meted on us. We have a lot of Biafrans today languishing in jail for no reason. Many of them are just praying. Who are going to bring them out? Is it this leader that are going to the north to prostrate and beg them? They beg the youth. They are not even begging their fathers. They are begging the youth. You are not. You go to your shout to empty brain.
But we have more pressing issues. We have more fundamental pressing.
You are an idiot because you don't know that there's a division of labor. The more pressing issues that we have different lawyers attending to different cases. Ejimako is in charge of the one in Omai. Ozokome took over the case that is in Abuja. We have lawyers in Kenya doing their own. We have the one even in the United States. Join IPOB, you know that lawyers, I thought you said you were into this. You should have known that they have lawyers that are managing different cases. We are not happy because we have a pressing need. Which pressing need? Let us hear from him. Which pressing need?
Issues to handle. And the so-called DOS is not talking about it. They can't talk about it because they are already compromised.
That's the point.
That is why entire Biafra must stop listening to them.
That's the point. That's the point he's trying to derive. It's not about verdict. He's trying to link it to DOS. Because that verdict, is caused by DOS. That's what he's trying to link. That is DOS that made Nigeria government to agree that they invaded the house. That is DOS that before he came that why will you accept 1 billion? That Sunday Igboho collected 20 billion. And I'm going to play you the one of Sunday Igboho. Collected nothing. Immediately the court said, award so amount. Court appealed another one again. And the guy, they invaded him again. And he took to his head. Today now he's still in Cotonou, if I'm not mistaken. But he went ahead and told his moron, Sunday Igboho collected 20 billion. What is 1 billion? Today now is no more amount. What we are talking today is that why do they win in the case? They would have lose. So that you have more. I told many of you last time, it is natural, whether you like it or not. When you have an opponent, even in football, if you see Ronaldo now that is playing, the man that's supposed to be playing his wing is not happy with him. Forget about that in the same team. Anytime Ronaldo have injury, he will be happy. Inside him is psychology. So this guy now that in fight with US, he want to be seen negative outcome to justify his claim. That is why they always capture a negative things. Go to his platform, it's all about negative. And when they say DOS didn't do it, like for example now, if this northern youth said, why are they doing this at home? It's affecting us. It's affecting the allocation in our land. We cannot even eat well anymore because of this sit at home. They will be happy. They will use it against DOS. Now the man has said the sit at home is not affecting them. All of them are quiet. Nobody's talking. So it's a mind game. Many of you should understand. It's a mind game. They will be hammering on it. And we know I have told many of you that I don't want to dabble into this again. But the more I keep quiet, they're hammering on it, bringing it. Nobody's countering it. Many of you thought that these people have something in their cupboard. They have something, to dish out. They have a solution. They have no solution. The solution is ended. That place you see him sitting now. That's the end. That's the end. Let him continue.
Not from them. Because these people have compromised completely.
Finish.
You can never hear them on Radio Biafra except from now that I'm talking about it.
Now. Chai, it is called mind game. He told people that you can never hear them talk about it except now. He's talking about it. They will now come and begin to talk about it. Now, what is the philosophy or what is the trick in it? It is he want to use. I know DOS is not listening to me. He's a rat. They don't pay attention to. It's we that are trying to respond to him. He's doing this so that if DOS didn't speak, he will continue signaling his morons that I told you they will not speak about it. That is why they are keeping their mouth shut. Now, if DOS say it, he said it's because I said it. That's why they come out to speak. Now, if you are a DOS, now what will you do? Will you keep your mouth shut or you speak? So this is the scenario they are creating. It's mind game. And now the followers will be waiting to hear whether DOS will come out to talk about this, which the DOS is coming out tomorrow to speak. Chike Dozem is speaking tomorrow. So they will be listening. If Chike Dozem finishes and didn't touch about this court verdict and whatever, they'll say, hey, I'm following him. Someone, you know it all. He said it. If Chike doesn't speak about it, they say, someone ever said it's because someone ever have said it. That is why they are speaking it in Radio Biafra. It is called mind game. That's why they have time to be rushing out, to be coming out every minute of the day, every minute. You know that they are paid. We are not being paid. DOS have never even contacted me. What I'm doing, saying, Methuselah, please continue with what you are doing. We are seeing your handwork. I don't even want them to contact me. I'm not doing it for them. That is why I can never back down. But don't expect me to be coming out every minute. One night I'm around. Tomorrow night I go to work. So I am not earning my livelihood on this. Many of them we are being paid. The one in UK were heavily paid. You know, in my head will get happen to stop your work. That is why that guy can bring cockroach to come and one-on-one with me. Let's talk about how to destroy the US. The platform is functioning every time. If they are not online, they will replay the one they play. After he finishes from his own, he will switch to this one. He connect it up and running. It is called tell them what they want to hear. That's the what they are doing. Now let's listen to the idiot. Let's do it.
You can never hear them on Radio Biafra discussing the prescription of indigenous people of Biafra and the reason why they must not bring it under any lawsuit or under any charges or under any indictment against our leader, because the case is not final. So how can you come and be charging our leader for being a member of a proscribed group, proscription that court have not decided?
But you are the woman you are working with, or should I play it again? The woman said he agreed, and you yourself is telling that he didn't agree. But you said you are following, you are supporting her because it's the same ideology. I question me compile it. I'm this program. By tomorrow, by this time tomorrow, they will release me. I will carve out this space where himself is saying our leader didn't agree of a prescribed. I will cover the one of Nelly said he agreed because of agreed to be a terrorist. Then I will summarize it with your word saying I will continue working with you because you have the same ideology with our leader. So that many of the morals that are following them. If you want to teach them, don't teach from far. With the slate, capital letter, in a big letter. If you want to pronounce it slowly, because their brain are so they are very, very far from realities of life. Stark illiterate in this struggle. This is what the idiot said. I don't want to,
because the case is still in the appeal court of Nigeria. So you cannot come and have a half done something, and then you are already making case and building case and charging somebody against being a member of a proscribed group, where the case is still in court. You can't. It is not possible in law.
But even now, because you were a lawyer, raise an account up, say, sir, I want to join. I know what to do. Have you ever told people that you want to join them? They say no. Interpret. Just a language course with the help of the no. If this guy says no family, he's not married, he's a divorcee, no family. Forget about somebody that cannot even control single woman. You want to be a leader of everybody. That's why you do have more time, because you have nobody to take care of. No wife. The child is once in a blue moon. You know, in Europe, you have a child and you have a problem with your wife. The children will be in the custody of the woman. It's a law. It's here until they get 18 years to decide where to go. So the child is always with the wife. The ex. The ex. So you have every chance. He's not bothered. You know, nothing like, okay, my wife, let's go out for, playing. Let us go and see side. Let us go and visit some people. No, let us play with the no. They don't do that. So that's why every minute of the day they're online. When you check out our family, I have Biafra as a representative of our leader. I have something, but let me allow you to roll like 1 minute.
Opportunity and possibility for that court, for that prescription to become law is void, because the appeal court have not decided. It will even go to the Supreme Court, as the case may be.
No matter what people do, you cannot antagonize these lawyers. I thought you were clapping for Zokem. Zokem would have told them not to agree. Mazi Methuselah, Kanu, they have been seeing him, briefing him on what they're doing. In Finland, I watch on idiot. Hey, the guy no law. He no law. Look at what he's explaining. It's true. This is what our lawyer should have done. Simon Ekpa have explained everything. They don't want to do it. That is why our leader is not coming out. Foolish people. Let us go to our brethren that are talking. Get out from here, Chinaka, or your family, Oko. Freedom fighting. Zuzu for news Okoko. Now let's go to those that are this thing he analyzed now. Let us see those that analyze it very well. Chai, they are not even Igbo. They are not Jo. They are not Shekiri. Yorubas. They are the one analyzing this. This thing also just coming now. You hear it from them. They don't want to pay attention to. This is issues with. Let me bring it. Let me allow this man to roll while I bring it.
Who will go after all of them? They are not fighting Boko Haram. They are not fighting the Nigerian government. Radio Biafra is the only institution in the world attacking Nigeria every day, fighting this very struggle, changing the minds of our people in the so-called Niger Delta areas. Look at how Asari is speaking. Where did he get the language from? Go and listen to Radio Biafra, you will hear it. Our people do not understand. Instead of them to come and say, we have sinned.
Yes.
Please let us back in. We have offended.
Yes.
Allow us to come in. They are busy trying to fight us, and I ask them to bring it on. The more of them there are, the greater the glory.
I tell you, see,
This is Radio Biafra. We must continue to transmit to the world. I am going to Skype now. The caller on Skype, you will give us your name and where you are.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Churchill calling from Jamaica.
Dr. Churchill from Jamaica, you're welcome to the program. This is your radio station. This is Radio Biafra.
Yeah, thank you very much, Director. I'm so happy to be amongst you today.
Hold on there, Doc. Hold on there, I'm coming. Just as a reminder, I think this is very important to remind our people before I go to what I have to. This is better.
I don't know if I'm going to take any calls at all this very day. I have no idea if I'm going to take any calls, but I will go on to preach that a lot of criminals are claiming that they have the right channel to deliver aid and help and support to ESN. I am warning everybody in the diaspora and even back home. There is only one channel through which support and fundraising is done. Do not give money to anybody. You people are the ones encouraging them to be doing all these videos. And in the process of doing all these videos, our location, ESN location, is being given out inadvertently. People complaining we have no salt, we have no soap, we have no detergent. You people are putting the lives of people in danger. And that nonsense has, of course, stopped from yesterday. I am making it very, very clear that we have one account here in the United States of America. Very clear. If you call the necessary people, if the money is returned back to you, then you call our finance team, they will tell you where to put the money. Very, very important, please. Let nobody come to you to deceive you. Let nobody be parading him or herself saying they're collecting money for ESN. It is not done. That is not how we do things. That person is a thief, is a criminal.
Hold on. We have one thief in Finland. We have one thief. What you are seeing on the screen is a post today, some hours ago now. This is what he posted. The guy know that I told many of you that we were doing something. What you see on the screen now, I don't know. That's why those of us that are into this media team, our brother, I'm going to call you our brother is a mother. We have to be very careful. Whatever we discuss, we have to be very careful. My mind is telling me that this guy have got intel of what is coming on, and that is why you can see the way he's making poster now is different from before. It's not the same. It's not the same. I don't know whether someone is among us that is trying to reveal what have been discussed. We need to be very careful, and that is why I shut my WhatsApp group down today, and I'm beginning to bring people small people that have been tested and trusted. Because of when I created this group, this thing have never gone like this. Now I have known who is who. I shut it down. I think what I have here now, whether it's up to 6 people, I'm going to bring more when I finish this program. Now it's like this guy have gotten intel of what is coming, and now the way he printed all these fundraising flyers is different. Now let's go. Let's read it before I will go to what our lawyer, the other. I will not forget. You know, I have a lot of things at hand. I just want to bring this because our leader said about fundraising now. Now, this is what this guy, this is what the idiot pasted some hours ago. He said the media team now is IPOB media team fund, media team for Mazi Methuselah Kanu ESN fundraising. Honey, o change here now. IPOB media team. Awo ko mada. O mada buruli show we ha. Umada wurede their self, umada gari ala. Ugwa na hebo kule IPOB media team for Mazi Methuselah Kanu ESN fundraising. The media team cordially invite you to an ESN fundraising to save our land. Come one, come all. Let's put our energy in this battle to save our land. The date, Friday, January 28th, 2022. Zoom link coming soon. Account information. This is account information they put. This is account information they put. Now, after the account information sign, IPOB media team for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Before I go chaya, what else again? You see, what is his name? Nsema. You see them here. But now, they are not putting it. Madam, I think something. Let me call you immediately so that we can clear this before I continue. This guy have gotten information. I believe this is why he's doing this now. This is why he's bringing himself out. Nothing concern him here now. If you talk about ESN, he will tell you is his name. But don't worry, we have our evidences. We have our evidences. You can never run. No matter how you try to run, you cannot hide. Somebody send me something. Let me see if this is. Okay. Problem everywhere. Okay, let me play this one. Ah, goodness me, this struggle. I'm a military struggle, I don't know what you let us, our sister. No, it's not our sister, you're a fool. This woman you are going to see the face now. They use her to destroy and divert the attention of our people. Let me see it. Now you are going to Abara. That's what we expect many of you to do. Not to go to Jesus Christ. He's coming. I'm uploading a picture, a video. Let me allow you to upload. But as you are reading this, let me repeat this, because as you are reading this and hearing this voice, the thing will make sense to you very much. To make sense to you as you are reading this fundraising. Created by individuals, we don't know where they come from. And when you hear this voice, it will be making a lot of sense in your brain, if at all you are sensible, if at all you're a human being.
There is only one channel through which support and fundraising is done. Do not give money to anybody. You people are the ones encouraging them to be doing all these videos. And in the process of doing all these videos, our location, ESN location, is being given out inadvertently. People complaining we have no salt, we have no soap, we have no detergent. You people are putting the lives of people in danger. And that nonsense has, of course, stopped from yesterday. I am making it very, very clear that we have one account here in the United States of America. Very clear. If you call the necessary people, if the money is returned back to you, then you call our finance teams that will tell you where to put the money.
Headed by Mrs. Nnamdi, finance officer. He's not even an IPOB member. This is where we will drag him. Oh, any day on IPOB. We need to increase our speed. I'm telling you the truth. We need to increase our speed. The guy have gotten information. Now the fly is not bearing his name because it's a criminal act in Western world. You know why? IPOB are legally registered. As we are here now, we are legally registered. We are paying our tax. And somebody now use, just like here I am, somebody using the name of my organization to be collecting, raising money. We don't know where the money is going. And now where they have hope, they have hope. Why he's doing this thing because of Omada. Because if they take him to court, he will say, I am giving it to Omada that are in IPOB. Yes, I agree. I'm not a registered member. But the Omada I'm giving it to them in IPOB. Omada I'm really sure now. Madam Bridget Wonyishi, a woman, the head of Omada, have said, I don't know what the people are doing. Nobody should include my name. Now, I'm not now. Obi Dremewe IPOB media team. Lend open media. Raising the money. For where? Now, let us see this one. People cannot stop amazing me. How are you going to have and go? It's not to go there. This is where it ends. I see it now. I see you now in you say you are going to, but all these things somewhere, you know, you can have another my village. I will look at another. Let us see this lady.
To remove a video of she accused me.
Which Abara Cogra herself. Oh, really, and I now. Oh, really, and I now. I'm not on so now. The thing you know, if they do you to you, you will not feel happy. Don't do it to another person. The law of justice. They have accused him now. They have accused her. She ran and go to one native doctor, West Welby. Look at the lady here. Look at the lady here. Look at the lady. When we film now this struggle. Ah, goodness me, our people. Our people. For sure, brother, for sure. We know. I know. But I'm just saying, for him to have done something like this, maybe you have gotten some information. Emma, we talk too much. We talk too much. We don't know who is who. That's why we need to be very careful. We have even some coordinators talk a lot, and many of them are not even in support of what we are doing. They're just pretending to be there. You don't know. We have coordinators that are supporting them secretly. They don't talk. So when we see us castigating some of us, don't just double into what you don't know. We know what we are talking. Now look at it. Look at her here. This one is in the
Of collecting $100,000 to remove a video of Biafran women with Chike Doziem. Not Omar, Biafran women that did that interview with Chike Doziem. She said that I removed that video and I collected $100,000. I want Nelly Ofebu to come out to this shrine and to come out to this shrine to substantiate her accusations and to bring out her evidence or tell the public that she lied against me. That's number one. Number two, Nsima said he has evidence that I removed the same video. And he said to be the one that told Nelly that I removed the video at one time or the other. He should come out and present his evidence before this shrine or tell the whole world that he lied against me. Sophia and every other Biafran broadcasters, including Biafran Child, Festus, Biafra Unite, who made audio broadcast.
I call your name. You don't want to call my name, Chileka Bowo. Oh, this girl means something. Methuselah is also, you didn't include my name. Yeah, this here again wish if you didn't include my name, it will not get here. If you have a year and you want to problem, I don't want to go there. Chai.
Child, Festus, Biafra Unite, who made video and audio broadcast claiming and castigating my name and integrity that I took money from one Caroline Okarafo as claimed by Nelly of Pebu should come out to the shrine and make their presentations and tender their evidence.
Oh, Biafra restoration. I go say more time Beranimi. How quite she like go her job. But it's good. It's good. How you see him. Although you can hear him here walk for where another walk. She gang up to castigate Chike Doziem, Chena Samuru, Nayanya. Should I bring back the videos? I have them here, stored in my hard disk in case my computer crash. I put it auto save. I link to her program. Any day she's doing program, the thing is saving it. All this discussion, if they lie, let them delete it. I have everything. That's why you see me carving them at my own given time. I cut them, bring them out. Now, Okosisi. I thought she's pastor of Heritage Ministry. Abramuno, nonsense. This is not working. You see him now. You know the work. You deceive anyone. You know they listen. You know they work. Nonsense. Hey, you shishi there. Look at Bible. Oga will be me. But a man ebo ogala. If at all is the real one, even we could fake Abba. I know all of them. I know many. I know many. I know many. I've gone so many places. Oh, hi. Oh God. Ọ gara ka ọ gaa tụọ ha n'ihu agbara. Ọ ma na ọ onwe ya ka ọ tụwa n'agbara. Because ọ bụrụ mgbu onwe ya ọya ọhịa ọgwụ. I remember when I went for the first time. But when I know that it's genuine, if you know you have done this to somebody before, please don't come in here to bring that case. Go and think. This case you are bringing to me, have you done it to someone before? Mark, because you have done it to some people. Then when you say probably I collect the money. The man onye one I collect tea and but yeah, lawyers to thunder fire you. Nothing will happen. Let's go. Let's go. This is the woman. I want to this struggle. I will turn there. This is why when we are not in a real struggle, things like this will happen. And once I really struggle, then happen. Then I got. But this Abara, I believe that now Bible is not working. Always heritage me, probably a pastor or whatever, because I saw their church people. Their church people will be mad at her or something like that. Say, I call one you know heritage. You would have called Jesus to come and solve problem. Now you go to Abara. We must go back to our roots. We must go back to our roots. What kept our forefathers to withstand our land being Islamized? All this thing that is coming on, I think it have never come before. No, it came before. They withstood them. Fight them bomber to bomber. They are not coming out now. They have seen that, okay, Christianity have solved that area. Let's go there again. Fulani has been there before the white men came. Go and read their history. Invasion of Fulanis have been, they tried us before the white people came. Not apartheid nonsense. Idiot. Okay. Don't worry, I will make a program where it is for destruction of this. I'm not doing it because it's going to solve my problem. But I just want to tell many of you that number one is not working. Number two, all these idiots that used to destroy our shrine and people keep their mouth shut. This is not working. Any day, somebody asked me, Methuselah, you still have your Bible in your house? Yes. I want to read it to know so that when they come with their own argument, I will destroy it. Do you know why I disdain these people called Christianity? You know why? Many of them are not even doing what is here. There's some part here that will also say, never you bow down to any image made by man. But they're doing the same thing that is not there. So here I will deceive. Many, I don't want to bring a program of our brother Matthias had today. It was very laughable. Spend almost 300,000. Carry patients. Go from his ward. Take them to the church. Keep them there for how many days? Yeah, I go today. You are the guy. Now let's go to, before I forget, let's go to the analysis of this court, this idiot. You see what I have here? I don't want to make a mistake. What I'm bringing here must be. If the guy may go, what they go to serious, man, I have followers. Followers. He's not for freedom of Biafra. The guy is beating up his page with our gullible people. That's what he's doing. Many of you don't know. You know, you are get up and kunoma. Who know chow, who know really in a lava. What do you know? What do you know? Oh, this thing. Oh, this thing. Oh, player. Methuselah, did you save it in your own this thing? Yes, I save it. Oh, player. Hey! Oh, player. I save it. Yeah, people should learn how to wait. Oh, player. Let me refresh this thing again to see whether it's there first before I conclude. where he's claiming that they have reached how many? Let me see whether it's here. Okay, he's here for sure. Now let's go. Let's tell you what this guy is all about. He's not for freedom of Biafra at all. And we time here, I'm be brag one on Facebook saying when I'm more people. I am having more people. Come and see. You people are not working. I'm working. I have more followers than all of you. I reach 55,000 followers. Really? So here's a fight. Can do more followers. Now look at it here. Look at it. No propaganda. Look here. Look at what he wrote. Look at what he wrote here. Let me zoom it. And the man in freedom. Look here. Oh, this is getting bigger. No, it's getting smaller now. Wait. What is supposed to be there? Let's manage it like this. I don't know why this is not big. It's supposed to be big, but let's manage it in this way. Let's manage it like this. Many of you can try to. Let me bring myself so that it can go one side for us to see it. Clearly. Look at it here. Look at what he wrote. What he wrote on up. Look at up. What he wrote. He said, enter Biafra YouTube channel. Hit 55,000 subscribers today. We also hit 18.9 million minutes watch. You can't fight the truth and win. ESN. Now, what I'm asking now, this 55,000 is a question. Out of these 55,000, where put 5,000 people can make a demonstration in Biafra land? That's the only thing we're asking. My brother, our request is not too much. Just small thing. Since you have 55,000 followers, please, we are begging. Out of that 55,000, see what particular 5,000. One or the too much. 5,000 out of 55. We'll tell you here now. Say you win 55,000 euro. Now betting. You have 5,000 near your people or the too much. Out of that 55,000 subscribers, you now brag that you people are working. See, what particular 5,000 from them? Say made demonstration on ground. See, make no demonstration on ground to show you people that you are ready to go. In fact, come name me not too much. Say how particular make demonstration in their various countries they are living. Say we are Autopiloters. We are doing demonstration now in UK. We are doing demonstration in Austria to tell you people that we want our leader to come out. This is what we demanded. You are bragging that you have 55,000 followers. You cannot try us. So what they are virtually is for followers. It's not all about your leader is coming out. Look at it. Man, is your car. Look at it. Enter Biafra YouTube channel, hit 55,000 subscribers today. We also hit 18.9 million minute watch. You can't fight truth and win. ESN. And I have a very nice comment, a very question. I don't know whether I can bring it. Somebody asked a very, very good question. I don't know, sometimes these things hide. Let me see if I can be able to bring the question. Somebody asked a very good question. This one say, and the Biafra money-making machine keeps printing on in the name of freedom. Our people, I don't know. Let me see if I can bring that. Somebody asked him a very good question. A very long one. Very long one at that. A very long one. A very long one. I don't know why. Well, I don't know why I cannot see it. It's too long. But anyway, this is what our people are into, who have many followers. But this is not what we are. It's not what we are doing. We are into to restore Biafra, to pay attention to the job our leader have put in place for it to continue flowing. I can only agree with you if you come out in the open and tell us you don't want our leader to come out. You want him suffocate. You hate Biafra, but you just use the ideology of Autopiloter or maybe Nelly or Fable to dabble into what these people are doing. Now, I told you people that I'm bringing something to counter this thing this idiot said before I forgot. I have a lot of things at hand. I have a lot of things at hand, and sometimes I feel like bringing them at once. I think is what I have here.
The National Assembly recommends electoral amendment bill accommodates direct, indirect, and complete sum of 1 billion to the leader of the has ordered.
Please, is this thing coming double voice? You tell me. Is it double voice? What you're hearing, is it double voice? Let me play it again. If it's double voice, let me know. So that I can try to play it in another gadget. Because if it's double voice, that means it doesn't make sense. Let me play it to see if it's double voice.
The federal government to pay the sum of 1 billion to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and issue a letter of apology to him in 3 national dailies. Is that a way for the Ipob leader?
Ibrahim,
Right, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Your audio is quite low.
Oh, how about now? Can you hear me?
What's the question?
Right, I am asking your reaction as regards the ruling by the Federal High Court that the federal government to pay 1 billion naira to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and issue a letter of apology to him in 3 national dailies. So I wanted to know whether that's a win for the Ipob leader.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised that Kanu got that judgment. You see, when it comes to cases around fundamental human rights infringement,
This one you are going to hear now is what the thief in Finland castigated say he's not happy. These are the ones that are at home that know what is going on, and this is their own side. They are not from Biafra land. They are supporters of Igbo, and you will see what the man said about Sunday Igbo, and also their deliberation they had on the victory of our leader. He said he's not surprised. The other one say he's not happy. The other one that says he's a disciple, he says he's not happy.
it is usually for the defendants to prove and prove beyond reasonable doubt that the plaintiff's rights have not been abridged in any way. Given the facts at the disposal of the defendant, of the plaintiff, I'm not surprised that the case went that way, because clearly the military invaded his father's house and showed so much anger in that invasion. So, and it was one of the reasons why Kanu felt he needed to escape from Nigeria. That case is similar in a way to the Igbo case, where the DSS invaded Igbo's residence, shot at his aides, dragged the lifeless body of one of his aides on the floor, and destroyed his cars that were parked within his yard, including exotic cars. And all of that was recorded by closed-circuit television. And those facts were presented before the judge. Of course, the judge gave a verdict in favor of Sunday Igboho. The government
rather than appeal that judgment, decided to file a fresh charge against Sunday Igboho. So in this case too, given the facts that, given the evidence that the plaintiff was able to put before the judge, I am not in the least surprised at the outcome. There could only have been one outcome, and that is victory for Nnamdi Kanu, because clearly that invasion and the way the invasion was carried out was in violation of his rights, and it sends a clear message that even in doing their job, Nigerian security agencies must do their best to operate within the ambit of the law. They must operate within the ambit of the law. Where they fail to operate within the ambit of the law, and someone feels the need to go to court, then of course it is to be expected that the person who took the decision to go to court, who is convinced that his rights were infringed upon, and was able to present the facts to prove that his rights were indeed infringed upon, will get the judgment that it deserves. So I'm not also surprised that Kanu's lawyers made the point that the defendant made no effort, and the judge affirmed that as well. Made no effort to try to discountenance the facts presented before the court by Kanu's lawyers. Clearly, it was a bad case for them.
Correct.
And
a bad one.
When you have a bad case, you have a bad case.
Correct.
So this is what has happened. It's taken several years for this to happen, for judgment has indeed happened, and I won't be surprised if no effort is made by the government to appeal this judgment, because you cannot even bring fresh facts before the court of appeal. Facts that did not plead before the lower court, you can't bring them before the appeal court.
Leave them there. The message is very clear. You ask yourself, why am I playing this? For you that are just joining, we have one thief saying that he's a disciple. He says he's not happy for the verdict, because we have a pressing need. Therefore, why do we win this one? So even if we win this one and win that is pressing need, what is wrong with it? What is the need of a criminal to be telling you a moron that you are not happy for this verdict because you have a pressing need? We can also win this one and win that one you are claiming because you are not happy. You know that US will, come out. They are the one in charge, working with the lawyer. So you are double crossing so that they will not hear them telling people that, or trying to deceive their gullibles, that US are not working with the lawyers. Obeying the lawyers means working with them. Whatever the lawyer tell them, whatever the brother of our leader say, because they're the one that have access. None of the US is having direct access to our leader. It's through somebody. It's through somebody. Your own, you are not getting anything from someone. It's on the internet, you get your own on Facebook. What we say on Facebook, you capitalize on it. You don't know what transpired inside. You don't know nothing about it. Because you are not in good terms with the lawyer. You are not in good terms with a family member of our leader. You are not even in good terms with even the brothers. Lawyer zero, DOS, contact here. Even the DOS themselves, they get report from some people. They get report from the legal team. Suit na Bali, na Majason, na call this is not good. Why do we accept it? Really? And you say you are the disciple. We'll see the end of this. Now, what do I have before? Yes, this is the issue for those that have forgotten. Maybe you have forgotten. I said we don't forget. This is what happened. At the end of the day, that's why I told many of you we have to calm down. We have to calm down. Remember when this thing used to pop up on the screen? Remember this video now you're about to watch. I know many of you remember it. You remember it. Very, very fresh in my mind.
I'm still on security matters, but this time in Abia State, where the defense headquarters has been reacting to yesterday's clash between the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, and the army in the state capital. The Director, Defense Information, Major General John Eninche, who was on our breakfast show, Sunrise Daily, dismissed the claim that the army was test driving their armored personnel carrier and has asked online platforms to stop feeding the public with false information.
The troops were just on their normal operation, patrolling. And some chaps, if I will use that, who were later identified to be IPOB members, came to, block the road and said they shouldn't pass.
Look at his name. Look at his name. You know, I told many of you that they always use a Southerner as their spokesperson. These people are very, very tricky. They are not smart in our eyes, but I know to our gullible fathers, they will see them as smart people. They always employ Southerners to become either information minister or spokesperson, so that them, the one that are seeing their face. Probably this idiot might not be involved in people that plan the attack. He knows nothing. Only thing is just to report. And he's the one we are seeing his face on the screen. So it is another way of divide and rule. So that once we, oh, he's my brother, oh, look at what he's lying against us. But he's working according to his slave masters. Just like many of them are running to North now to prostrate because they need to become president in 2023. If this will succeeded without any tussle, without any calamity, then there's no need of us doing Biafran restoration. That's why I said those of them in the coastal region, the ball is in your court now. No more Nnamdi election. This is general for all of us. We name it that side, I name our own that side. Let us know who are ready to go. Not just use Anambra to be shouting, making noise.
Pass. How? And they denied the masses. And it was peaceful, and they started throwing stones at them. Missiles. When I mean missiles.
Missiles. IPOB is throwing missiles at the military. So this is what happened years back, that the verdict is now, and somebody saying he's not happy. I am happy that we have at least in the zoo, we don't know what it means to, just like a lottery, to win a case. IPOB winning a case in Nigeria. Only those that have eyes will see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, because things is coming hard. Something is wrong. Buhari is no more. It's either is no more. It's either there's a lot of pressure coming on the judicial system. Something is wrong somewhere in the side of the Nigerian government. That's why this man is telling you it's so bad for them to have awarded this victim to the man they want to kill before everybody. It means a lot to us. It is a stepping stone, because this is where many problems, even the creation of ESN, started from these places now. Because you came to kill me, and I need to defend myself by letting those remaining, out of those you killed, the remaining ones, I said, please, let us form a group to defend ourselves. Not even attacking, they are not even saying, let us recruit ESN to begin to revenge, to defend the rest of our people from the same attack we had that led to the death of 28 men. That the result just came now that they surrendered. Okay, it's true, sorry. Like they are seeing now, they are writing apologies on newspapers. Sorry. After killing many people. After I will play you this video, that is what you said, after killing them.
They started throwing stones at them. Missiles. When I mean missiles, stones and things that are hard objects, to the extent of, injuring a soldier on his head, and then they passed out by one lady. And that was what happened.
That's all.
And of course, it did not even escalate to what they pasted on the internet. Okay. When they positioned, they went and photoshopped a picture of people that were in a range-like position.
Yeah.
And then firing against Ipob flags. It is rather unfortunate. I was contacted directly, and I was in touch with them, and that is what is the situation. Right. When things like this happen, people can come up with various things. I'm not saying that the police did not give you, a version of what they understood or what they were giving, But I'm now telling you that what happened is that it is a normal, like you referred me to Operation Python dance, I mean exercise, Python dance is a normal routine exercise. And of course, nobody will just sit down and then, look at, it talk carry out your normal exercise, which was the normal exercise of Python dance. And that was what happened. So it was not like specifically we are testing armor personnel carrier or whatever. We didn't just acquire armor personnel carriers. We have it and we have been using them. So it was not, if it was something expected and, looked at from...
So this is this is what happened. Don't blame many of them. Many of them have never joined this struggle. Many of them joined because of this COVID-19, and some of that's why we call them COVID-19 freedom fighters. And many of them joined because there's a creation of ESN. So they all jump in because they hear ESN. So they want to be part of it. So this is what happened. Let me just call this my brother before. I have stayed. I have a lot. I have many. My brother said I should play the one of he said it's double voice. Okay, not double voice. Okay. Our brother is telling me, please play. Let me read what our brother sent me about Simon. I'm up with a lot of prophecies to do. Huh. 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 I will call another one. I will call revelations to do. I hope first time to see this one. Let me show it to my viewers. Really? Hi, Simon will be shy. How? Nanya will be on the middle of the sea. That 55,000 now, he will not see them anymore. They will, Abba say, come and help him now. They will say, no, we say we'll match. I didn't mean it. When I say we will deal with them, I didn't say you should go and buy gun to be killing your people. This woman is spoken. Okay. Let me pray to our people now before I open my line. Really? And they say they carry bomb. Missile. He say missile. I have a lot here, but I don't want us to. We have internal enemy. We have internal enemy now. I have all of them here. I have all of them. We have internal enemy. Hi, Omada Bruli Shawana. Don't worry. Omada, don't worry. Omada, don't know. You close and at your job. To bring many of you, I know there are some few of you that are innocent. Amanda Neze. Since I was born, when I hear Omada, I feel secure. But from what I saw in this struggle, one day, America. I have a lot of my friends in the not America now, okay, but I know one in yours. They have no respect. Let's go to what I saw now. I don't know what it is, but I want to bring it. I want to bring it to the screen. Many of you can see it. I hope many of you can see it from here. Let us see what this woman have for us. It's a news. It's new to me. I've never listened to it. And I can't listen before I begin to show it. I have to play it together. Let us analyze it once and for all. What is it? Madam, what? Okay.
They are not all IPOB.
Really? Umada not IPOB, Okay.
The daughters of the land. They are not they are Indian Biafra. The indigenous daughters of Biafra.
Okay.
Indigenous daughters of the land. Indigenous daughters of that's IPOB, Biafra. They are that.
Okay.
They are not IPOB under Mazi Methuselah oath. Because before you can be IPOB member under Mazi Methuselah, we have our own taking approach to be a member. So we better differentiate it.
Really?
We stop crossing lines.
Hi. But wait.
Oh, what?
But you not cause a lot of problem already. Which one you don't want to cause lies? So unu di iche, otu unu di iche. Okay, you're all taking the iche. Then how are people now sourcing fund from the one that still took oath from our leader, the one that our leader is championing? This thing resembles this guy who people calling a memon one certain time, say he's BSMS, have his own oath taking. We are not looking eyes into their own because they took their own oath. He can source his fund. But now we people are on a different agenda. And you're still begging money from us. And you're still assuming we are working. No wonder I see many Ile mixed blood or now on a platform. Hana shout. Eh? So if our leader say we should bring anybody or Mandara. And they use this Igorimigo to enter us. And we the daughters of Igorimigo say, hey, Ogene. Now this struggle. Onye akwọ n'azụ a na-akwụkwa mmadụ n'azụ, onye na-enyere aka na-achọ onye ọ na-enyere aka ntụrụ gị nwetacha onwe gị ka anyị marakwana na our limit. Now let's go to see what she said here before.
So we better differentiate it. We stop crossing lines. Umuada came out, we never hide anything. Umuada has been telling the public what they are up to, how they are going on their own way and doing implementation and doing what they have to do.
Okay.
So let Umuada be and do their job.
Yes.
They do not have to contribute money and put it in the ESN. For them to be, for you to know that
Umuada. See this guy, eh? Other when we are na Ekiti Oshimiri Jordan, only him will be in the middle of the sea. Yeah, Tianya, so mad day. Has we are not around. Nelly, I say I know day. I travel. This guy who here now, eh? No worry. No. But I don't know whether I should thank many or should I thank them? No. We don't need to thank many because people have destroyed a lot of our people. You have damaged. You have diverted attention. Chai. You know that this man trusted many of you. Well, even me now. I will not blame our leader. If I see a mother like you, the way you look like, I will trust you. Look at how she looked like, very innocent. Ki una banket and wabunu na aparunu kuyunu noku. Ne kunu Elohim said. Elohim said, our leader family is evil. That same platform, Apple Heritage Ministry, didn't condemn this. Stop this nonsense. We are talking. Una about Chalaran, Hona, and when only Hashi and all. The ten are now. I want to say when they clean their secret. Una about and all that country no ever learn and wrong. Or house you, okay, no need. And when they cannot get justice. We are in Europe. We are legally registered. Legally. Now put tax. So that is why you can take anybody to court. Very easy. Now let's listen to her first before allow her to go here.
To the restoration. It doesn't work that way. Okay.
Excuse me, we have not concluded on the allegation or insinuation that some Umuada are advocating that we stop, that they are taking over, we stop discussing our leader.
Many people know this struggle, I don't know. Who is this one? How will Biafra? Why these people not in America? Many of them have never gone home for more than 40 years. How that will into freedom? If you want to do this freedom fighting, for you to understand the nature of this freedom fighting, it would have been like go back home first. Go back home, experience what people are passing through at home. So that a lot of us, okay, you want to join. Okay, like a kind of practical. You want to experience the suffering at home. If you see somebody like this, a matured man of 38 years, he just saw a graduate. Or patre ni shi po or bread. I get do bread like this, bread, the height of bread, bunishi ga deka mantikiri manjiro. He joy where azazan ebianihu. You don't know whether it's fair in complexion. You don't know whether it's dark in complexion. A man of 50-something years, as a young boy. Good morning, sir. because of paper motor. Good afternoon, sir. Twa. Poverty na-enye nsogbu now. So ndị ala ụlọ ha efilie ya kwa ma enwere obi mmadụ nwekwara ndị ga-alakwa ụlọ still you no consign them. Ha bịakwa ha ewerekwa the freedom na-agbarakwa ego ha. Ịma people dey very wicked. No, never you compare others with the way you see them. The way you look at the things is different. Like this style you see here now. I see this thing as an evil spirit. I see this as a backwardness. I see this as the downfall, frustration, poverty in my land. But some people see it as Messiah. Some see it as the way to life, the way to freedom. This and now. That's why they're telling us, read this one, read this one, read this one. So that is why we don't need to be, you must be very careful. On your 180, or here Biafra, 180 or here Biafra, can allow you. You're not saying, oh, here Biafra, now allow you small. Until you get out on the person. Not because, hey, oh, here Biafra, oh, here Biafra, oh, here Biafra, one family, our leader. Mbakwao. No. It's an advice. Don't trust anybody. Even me that is talking. Take the one I'm talking for now. So that tomorrow, if I fall down, you say, it's like them, and I know them. You move on. Till we have the last man standing. Many of you have trusted so many people. That's why it is hard for some religious fanatic to come out of this mess, of this autopilot. Because they have trusted this guy so much. They give him their mind. Every day. We must do this one. Hey, our leader. I am the disciple. I am 50 out of 100. He must come out. Hey, now listen. Brokers. Our leader working on the internet and working on the website. We are going to change from Facebook now to enter the site. So all the hard to come out from such. But we will continue. Then others that are with them, they are purely to destruction. 90% of people following that guy, they are for destruction. They know what they are doing. But just say 10% are in the emotion. Use emotion to carry them along. You use emotion. Gotten from this nonsense. Because you want with this woman. Oh. Do anybody know her? Oh, Chinese Zimbabwe. Now let's go. Let us see what she says.
Nobody said no more. That is what is the do not display that be specific. Okay, now, be specific. It's not. Someone I heard you tell me that I am telling you that we should not talk about you, Mazi Methuselah.
Wanya, Yaru Nanke, I'm getting aka. Don't worry. IPOB, don't worry. That's something I'm running away from since. I will go into it fully, and the people will see me. That's something I'm very skeptic, but because of this, if you like, I play the broadcast. I ain't getting a hacker. Law dog. Allo child dog, I want fair has all of they have me. Them themselves are also enemy of Biafra. Unknowingly. Many of them, only today. Only one of them I quote today. In fact, he described it on Dara. Abraham Motondo wego before. He just so pushy say Taiziki as a boss. So on a gun it. It have anemia. A man at the whole people can hand on him the boss or on the dog. Why you people? There. Many of them are like that now. They enter the boss. You see, they go on it. You don't look at the faces of people that are inside the wagon traveling to the same journey. Look at, they said they should not talk about Mazi Methuselah. We do. Our
guys. Now, after the organization was I wanted to bring this topic of I started hearing from the platform our brother. I stopped hearing our leader. So now I'm getting the picture. I'm getting the picture. So
now you're getting, we saw this a long time ago. They are no. Don't worry. You guys are your cookie jakwaja. Mororo shnap mbe. Bugele. I know that this struggle, my banger, is not the end of the struggle, but it's the beginning. Alusola, how single mother situation, I tell you. Umuaka shiri on America. Hi, tell me one of their old program. What I am naga. Oh, they are for destruction. Let me bring one of the old broadcasts of them. What are the gravity? Anaba, Ikuta, say no, is the enemy of Biafra. Simba, madam, or who told. It's not like that. Don't accuse people blindly. Let me not accuse now. How no told now? I got body on your body when I go on. So all those days you people are accusing innocent souls. You don't know they are feeling the pain. If not because of people like us. Come out to support them. Many of them would have break down. What time going work allegation into the machine na affect. More on the church can them affect. What abra hand there na I know they don't include my name. It is are they happy? I know they're happy. Because are they not seeing me? When they're bribing them, one now they know they see me. In your gum naria quick. Say that's how he saw you the highest. Go there. Now let me bring this one.
I called Chinasa asking.
No, wait, idiot. Chinaka boy family. The kind Kunu what I could Kunu may appreciate. Kunu may appreciate. Chai. How? I want to have before. That's what they do before. The question here. Kunu matukula ha. Can have before him sometimes.
The same script that all of them have been playing. If Anye Joffa ended his crap by talking about DOS and command and control, that pig is your fear the kakano takano. Kenny lelu 1 year penny nafu. Where what na radio Biafra na assume command and control, na assume DOS. Ebeka agwole ha, kedeba agwole ha. How can we are Biafrans? Why can't you just guys wake up, open your eyes? Or get in there, Megini, what is this?
What is this?
I don't know what is going on. They won, we lost.
We are still winning.
We lost, we are dying, they were killing us. Even a few minutes ago, they still been killing us, bombarding us.
We are not killing you. Is that why you come for revenge? Now I'm getting the picture. Now we are killing you people. Where? How? When? So that is why you now raise fund from ESN. Upon the video clips I play for you here, you don't dabble into what you don't know. In a college, in a video, can infiltrate our camp and the bought guns using the money contributed from ESN fundraising to now begin to attack our people in the name of revenge because you perceive they are killing you.
Doing all kinds of things, they won. They executed the agenda perfectly. They had a master plan, they executed it. Kanu by his speech yesterday should have told you guys that they have this thing under control. I've been pleading to Biafrans to open their eyes.
Wake up.
I've been telling us to open our eyes. Wake up, wake up. DOS, kedu onye bụ mwezi anontakano. Kedu onye bụ Fulani boy.
One day no need ihu ma dey important now. One lay their face now. They their face. Nobody talk. They didn't pay me. Women and abo mother banyo. Izuzu bomb mad allegation. They didn't talk. Their voice was 2 times. because yeah, I'm about 2 times. The game man is not really is not normal because sometimes in mecha program, if I begin to listen to it, I'll be hearing double voice, which is very painful. If you hearing double voice, it indicates. Let me allow it to roll.
Emmanuel, that man is an evil man. He's so evil.
So okay, correct.
People don't understand that this fool I call the Fambo is even evil that Kanu. These people are the enemies of Biafra. The family of Mazi Methuselah Kanu are the enemy of Biafra.
Hold on there. One yes, I heard some Rosemary Williams, Lee Hogan. No response. Mele when I saw K Ladishia de Cristiano Ronaldo of Brazil. No comment. This one Ububa Barret or they can a one knockout now here and I use one mammy. No comment. No comment. Obula Barret, he had to call with freedom fighter. One knockout on Gono. On the way, you're so cool with urine. On the freedom fighting. They didn't talk. Don't worry. I ain't you know destroy you people say. We don't worry. We are coming. No problem. No problem.
Open your eyes.
Repeat.
These people are the enemies of Biafra. The family of Mazi Methuselah Kanu are the enemy of Biafra. These people are the enemies of Biafra.
No objection.
The family of Mazi Methuselah Kanu are the enemy of Biafra. Open your eyes, what is going on? You are eating yourselves. Elohim is opening our eyes and showing us I fold our hands. Now watch it. Biafrans rise up telling you guys that DOS is our problem. Some people are paint you. This is our business.
I just bring this in now. I just bring it now. I want people to try how. You see, I'm the woman now notice what we notice since. The woman they were doing it, nobody heard our leader again. They are just working against him. I got 1 year where I got pure Talibete. I got pure for her to, but all the too late. 1 year all the too late. Madam, all the too late. Yeah, no. Look at the queen here. Look at ticket. Look at here. All right. Now we know freedom fight. Look here. Look at Todd. One nation can one day now a drag position. And now, yeah, we be freedom fighter. How you on internet.
Okay, now, hold on. It's not, from what I heard, it's not that is accepting the allegation or insinuation that some women that are advocating that we stop, that they are taking over, we stop discussing as our leader. We've not talked on that. Nobody said no more. That is what this discussion. Do not reflect that to everybody. Listen, okay. Be specific. Okay, no, hold on. No, specific. It's not, from what I heard, it's not that I am saying that we should not talk about Mazi Methuselah Kanu. This is our brother. Our brother or leader. He's our leader.
So not your brother. Okay, that's the problem. Okay. Affording say he's our brother. Affording saw our leader. Okay, here's a Goku. Anyo one no one na this side. Anyo one you chineke child. Which go you no one. Anyo one all the two of them all our brother. What our leader? Okay, all when they call brother. What when our leader? Okay, I hear saying no now. We live in Miss Blood na this struggle. Well, actually, I may go here Austrian man page road because I saved it today. I don't know why I cannot. I need to find it. I saved it today. It's a very. I read it from somebody, but at the end, The person wrote Ostram man page. So okay, or whatever we should cooperate with him. The guy is trying. He's trying. Let me see if I can see that right up. The right up is nice. It's nice, and it's exactly what really happened. It's exactly what really happened. I'm not like about the border. Oh, a reminder. Our leader say our leaders. Our leader. Maybe let me repeat this one for them. This one is also fundraising. Someone raise a fund for one. So what then? I got my big me account.
One more video or one more voice note. We don't want the operational details of ESN to become public knowledge.
They are showing it already outside.
If you lack discipline, you shouldn't be in ESN. You cannot be in it. We are building the most disciplined army the world has ever seen. If you know you don't have what it takes, don't be there. Not you run into our camps and you're doing good. Oh, we've run out of tomatoes. Our salt has finished. Our sugar have gone out. We no longer have Lipton or bread. All of that garbage must stop. And any commander that allows that sort of information to come out of his or her sector, you are in very serious trouble.
I know.
Very serious trouble. All that garbage must stop. All of you idiots, fond of making videos and circulating, all that rubbish must stop.
They are doing it.
Because I have told you before, the Fulani Janja, we started preparing the takeover of our land since 1970. The takeover of Biafra land, they started planning it with the British, with the United Kingdom government since 1970. Of course, with Yoruba supporting them before, but now their eyes have opened. And we are very grateful for that. And we thank God Almighty for that. But Britain is planning as always. United Kingdom is planning as always with terrorists from the north to take over our land. And we are all going to die rather than allow them to do it. They cannot succeed. They will never, ever succeed. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. It's not going to happen. Not under my watch. God Almighty is my witness. It can never, ever happen. We would rather all die than to allow them to come into our land. It's not going to happen. Therefore, there must be discipline within our ranks everywhere, even including IPOB, our writers. Oh, we are doing a very good job.
We are trying.
But anybody, if you cannot keep sensitive matters to yourself, then you should not have any business being around IPOB or ESN. None whatsoever. I'm saying it out in the open so that the whole world can hear what I'm saying. If you know you are not disciplined enough to do this very job, then please, I beg of you, do not go near our men. Do not go near our camp. Even if you run out of bullets, even if you run out of ordnance, you run out of what to fight with, you don't go about doing a video and announcing it. And anybody from today, if we find you in the diaspora aiding or abetting any sector, any group on the ground back home, you will also be in trouble.
That's what China is trying to control, but it's not.
Because only one source of fundraising is allowed. We are under one command, not multiple commands, only one.
Right.
If you want to help ESN, contact our sister.
Oh.
Contact the people that will release their telephone numbers. Not every idiot coming out to fundraise for us. We don't want you to.
At all.
We didn't get to where we are today by fundraising like people who have no direction or sense of purpose. We are IPOB, we do things differently. We must learn as the Ekumeku taught us. It was Ekumeku that fought the British.
General Sanwo-Olu, a job well done. I said we will begin to track them one after the other. Let us see the ones they caught claiming to be ESN. Let's go to it before I've stayed long today. Today I think normally I don't supposed to last by this time. I know that's why I'm here could be a robber. This
Soldier.
Just I got just court to plan no court home non tanta. Neji here n'anya. Nya wo maka bra bi tira ya na gare. Ndoji.
Mazi Mosa. Nakwa Boba.
body here. Oh soldier, that video and the picture I sent after Bachara war. Na tango one baby nyachengo na the video. This is the man. I don't touch you with the video. This is the man who no baby like stand like ya. Onye nka kita ebelieve room n'ezie na oya that one kechichi ihu ya cover onwe ya ọfụma. Lekwe ya ba. Ọ gbara dị mkpa onwe gị mgbagha. Ebe nwetara ha ụlọ amaruru ka m na-ajụ ha ebe m gbara break ka m rie nri. Chukwu okike ajọ sonyere ha abụọ nyapụtara m ha. Nya chukwene bịala amaruru na maka na men anyị na amaruru they are working. Ha na-ejigbota ọrụ. Ụmụaka anaghị enye ụra from night from 8 o'clock till dawn. And then we go at the information na ụmụaka na ọrụ seriously na amaruru. Ha sị ka ha bịa wee ye ka o si were adị ka ama ka ha esi wee plan for next attack ha ya abịa. And amaruru ka ha chọrọ isi wee bịa ya the attack. Ihe akwa ihe ha bịara ajụọzi ha ka ihe ha bịara amaruru ime early morning like this. Ha na-akọwa that na ha njikwa bịa igoro Lord. M jụchie ike ha na-asị m na ahụ general dinyere ha oziwo Melody onye si na general dị mgbe aka ji ya na general ya bebi dinyere ya ozi. And the Melody kwe na-akọwa that na sinye ya phone kịta ka o mee call ka o control ọgbanje ka enweta ọgbanje 1 na ọ ma be ọgbanje maruo ya ụlọ ọ makwana bebi ọfụma lekwe ya ba ọhawa.
Nsobada, brother. In order to substantiate with the job many of you are doing, let me play you what the leader of indigenous people of Biafra told you, and I believe many of you are paying attention to his instruction. It's very deadly now to begin to show your faces, to show the faces of people that are trying to defend our land, expose them. This is what your leader told all of you. It's not hidden. I'm not playing it so that Nigeria government will use it against. It's in the open. He's not hiding what he's doing. It's a just cause. They wounded him. That is why he started trying to defend himself. And today he won them in the court by killing their people and playing allegation on him that he ran away. And people are telling me that our leader say if he didn't see me, burn down the zoo. Why you are seeing your leader? Why are you trying to deceive people? Give version. They are holding something belong to you, very precious, in their custody. You want to behave like a madman. Look at what these guys did now. Look at the advice. They are really they now make this video. They are the real ESN. You don't need to show your face. You want your.
We have no soap. We have no detergent. You people are putting the lives of people
in danger.
And that nonsense has, of course, stopped from yesterday. I am making it very, very clear that we have one account here in the United States of America.
You have proceed.
Very clear. If you call the necessary people here, and they're playing with your senses and playing with your brain. Even the zoo, they want to formalize. They want to give Sheikh Gumi his own share of the money. They want to set up what they call bandits commission to pay rapists. They want to compare them to the noble Niger Delta militants that fought for freedom. Did Niger Delta militants kidnap school girls? Did they rape anybody? Did they take over anybody's farm? The answer is no. But this is Fulani Janja with reasoning.
Defending his people.
They are telling you that they have to negotiate with the government. Someone has to lead it. And since Sheikh Gumi is doing a good job, how much do you need? He will say 4.4 trillion. They will give him. They will go and borrow money from South Korea and give him. But in your own land, in Imo State, the governor is asking the army that should be fighting bandits in the north to come and kill villagers. And you're telling me that such a person deserves to live? I don't know if I'm going to take any calls at all this very day. I have no idea if I'm going to take any calls, but I will go on to preach that a lot of criminals are claiming that they have the right channel to deliver aid and help and support to ESN. I am warning everybody in the diaspora and even back home. There is only one channel through which support and fundraising is done. Do not give money to anybody. You people are the ones encouraging them to be doing all these videos. And in the process of doing all these videos, our location, ESN location, is being given out inadvertently.
Oh.
People complaining we have no salt, we have no soap, we have no detergent. You people are putting the lives of people
in danger.
And that nonsense has, of course, stopped from yesterday. I am making it very, very clear that we have.
Hold on there. That is when China Sanwo-Olu started to address them. It now become that he's exposing them just to cheap popularity. Let me call this our brother. I think it is the only person I have to call before I go. Let me call him before I go. Oh, there's no need to discuss. Nothing. Don't worry. You will know the people that send these people in due time. We know already who they are. Nearly of able with the thief in Finland, conspire with your mother. Oka the too early. Oka the early. You see this guy they molested. This Sampe master. The guy will bring about so many things. Okay, bring you so many things out to go and molest him, your own brother. Mazi Nnamdi is not a fool. This guy in call Udele at home now. Had it been this struggle is like the way many of you, that guy in Udele will not be moving around no matter where he is. But the man says it's not what he is for now. He knows what he's after. Many of you try to divert his attention to begin to fight one another. He said no. He reach your turn, he want to form muscle, to go and recruit people, to go and molest their own people. So that they will clap for you. No, you are crossing the Rubicon. Now, let me call this our brother before. Let me call him. I don't know whether he have gone to bed. I promise to call you. All right. Okay, later we'll talk. Later. All right. Okay. Everybody is doing live program. I love that. I love that. We don't need to give space this time around. We don't need to give space. Okay. Let me pick call from Semetu. Let me add my voice. Very snappy. Let me put it here so that we can be able to respect this. Let me put the time limit here on the screen. I will pick like let me pick like 4 calls today before I end it. Wait, let me on this. Let me wait. Just give me some time. This is a May. This is 15th of May. Just hold on. 15th of May. This is another advice he gave us. 15th of May. This man have said a lot of things. 15th of May. This is 15th of May 2015. This one. This is the 15th of May 2015 at 11. At 11, this program was made 8 o'clock in the night. Exactly 47 minutes of his program. This is when he made this assertion. And let us see the advice this man have for us. Let me see the advice. What is what I have here? 2015, I guess. This is
useless. That is why they are Africans. That is why they are baboons and monkeys, and that is why they can never be developed. With people like this, you kiss goodbye to development. If you want to enjoy life, you travel abroad. You might go to Dubai and have fun and come back and admire wonderful things of life. But in Africa, the answer is no. Why? Because of who you are. The way you reason and your level of wickedness. That is why you are poor and you remain poor because of Africa. Do you know how Africa can survive? Only if Biafra comes. That is why we answer Ihe in our names. That is the reason why Ojukwu put the rising sun in our flag. That is the reason why we answer Anyanwu, the sun. Do you understand what I mean? Ihe, light. 12.5 billion oil money. Experts from London are now agreeing with the terrorist Sanusi
and they are calling for a probe. So, Jonathan, the sooner you run away, the better for you. And when you're running away, make sure you're going to a place where there is no extradition treaty. If you go to England, they will jail you because they want to say that Biafrans cannot run any country. Because of that, Hausa can rule forever and ever. I'm warning you, if you disregard my advice, they'll put you in jail when you go to London. Don't go to America, don't go to London. Don't go to, United Kingdom or USA, never. Look for a place where there is no treaty with the zoo and go there. That is how you're going to be safe, or else you're a gunner. 22.6 million baboons and monkeys in the zoo are unemployed in 2014. In a
Wait. Matthias. Let me pick this card so that I can yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, only Methuselah.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
You are calling from Cameroon, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I'm from Ghana.
From Ghana, okay, go on.
I'm calling from Ghana.
All right.
I brought you into the group you created, and you added me today. I went there and found out that you removed me again.
Okay. I remove everybody because we have the thief in Finland is in that group, so I remove everybody, and I know what I'm doing to bring people back. I'm bringing people back, because it's a group I created. So if I cannot manage small group, and I'm claiming that we are fighting for freedom and we are trying to prevent saboteurs in our land, an ordinary group, I cannot prevent saboteurs. That's so easy to prevent. So I know why I closed down the group. I've already opened it, and I'm beginning to admit people that I know that are into struggle. So I know now you called me. I will check on you. I will put you back after the program.
Please try. Please try.
All right.
Try.
All right. Our brother called to know why I removed him from the program, from the platform, because of we have infiltrators inside us. This idiot they call Chiamaka Jere. I was one time making an announcement for people to leave my group. If you know you are not in support of what our leader created, championing by DOS, please, I beg of you, just excuse us from the group. The idiot hide. He never went out. He was there for many months. I never knew. One day, just say, Methuselah, just go through this year group to see who is who. Because I've done so many times, I don't really give attention at a point. I saw her. I refer him as a lady. I saw her there in my group. This one they call Chiamaka Jen. She was there hiding, so that anything they talk there, she will try to bring it to be giving it out. So we have another person. We have two people there, and in order for me to make it easier for me, I shut it down and now open it. And me now, I know who is you. Before I created this group, it's like this time around now. You call me, say that time we've never entered into this struggle so tense like this. I was thinking that they are with me. I never knew they are not with me. So now we know. If I will bring you in, I'll bring you. Don't worry. Yes, can you hear me? Yes. Yes. Yeah, you have picked. You are not speaking.
No, I sorry, I could still hear you from the other end, so I thought you weren't talking to me. Am I coming out well, sir?
Yes, you are coming out clear. Yes.
Okay, so I have listened to you tonight. You've, as always, you've done well. I really commend your great efforts. For the seat at home,
okay,
my brother, this is the game plan.
Okay,
this is the game plan for the seat at home.
Okay,
you see, it is like it is like drug abuse when people take to drug abuse.
Yes.
Like for instance, a drug like augmentin that is being used to treat an infection.
Okay.
Now, the way it is prescribed by the doctors or the pharmacists is it has a prescription that does with the hours you can take it, when to take it, the day, it is either for 5 days, 2 days, what time in the morning or in the evening. That is how they prescribe that drug. So it is targeted to cure or destroy the infection.
Yes.
That is that are affecting the individual. Now, when the person goes overboard to abuse the drug and not take it as prescribed, it will be counterproductive. You know, it won't cure the person. In fact, it will become a problem for the individual. It does start even causing more problems than good. That is what this sit at home obsession about the Equipima and all these rats and monsters jumping around. If you can see, they are very, very concerned. They are very, very focused about continuing the sit at home. Because they want to abuse it.
Exactly.
They know it is very, very potent. They see it that it is a big slap to the Ohanezes and the governors and even the government of Nigeria that a group formed by our leader Mazi Methuselah, IPOB, can give an order and people in the southeast will comply to it. So they want to abuse that effort so that when it will become the people will become so overwhelmed by it. Hello, are you still there?
You are correct. I'm hearing you. Yes, you are making sense.
Yeah.
Making point.
So the people will become so overwhelmed by it that when they do it for so long, it is like war of attrition. It's like war of attrition. It is a war strategy where you defeat the enemy in small portions. You be eating them up piece by piece until you conquer them. That is what the sit at home will do. When it is done that's why they say every day. It should be done on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that those who are complying will become weak and tired of complying and then start kicking back and fighting the DOS and the leadership. And when that happens, it will become a problem because when the DOS cannot give order or directive and people will comply, then the struggle starts. This is their plan. So that the people will become weak. But because they don't sit at home, is a very potent tool to show our grievances. To show that we are obsessed with the government. It is not, we are not giving the sit at home is not to bring Biafra. It is not done to make the whole world know that we have to give it to Biafra. No, sit at home is not. It is to show the world that we are agitating for the restoration of Biafra, and this is the way we are using to show it. Finish. Not when you do it every day and people will become tired, because most of people get tired. It's a problem. So my brother, thank you very much. This is my fair view. I thought I should share with everyone. Thank you so much.
You are intelligent. I love that. Very intelligent man. Let me add it up with 48 laws of power, number 16. For those that know about this book, 48 laws of power, number 16. The law 16 says, use absence to increase respect and honor. The more presence you are, the more common you appear. The more you do sit at home, the more common you appear. It's once in a blue moon. Create an air of scarcity around yourself to increase your perceived value. If you currently exist within an established group, intermittently withdraw so that others talks about you and admire you more. Have you been in a group of place before? They look for you today, they didn't see you. You are busy doing your things. They begin to where are you now? We didn't see you here today, we didn't see you here tomorrow. The eye they used to be seeing you change. Not every day you are there, every day you are there. You mean nothing to them. In addition, again, sit at home is a signal. Like our brother said, is never. I have been asking, how do we use it at home to bring our leader out? No answer. How do we use it at home to get freedom, to restore Biafra? No answer. It is never a tool to restore Biafra. That's why these people don't understand. And that's why they want DOS to come out in the open to explain to them the meaning of that sit at home. They give it, they withdraw it. Number one, to signify to even the janja weed in Nigeria. Also the Biafran politicians, that the people pay attention to Mazi Methuselah more than you people. And by so doing, the North will now begin to say, so these people thought that can hold these people to ransom. They are not, the power is not even in their hand. It's in one man like that, that's not even a politician. So that guy can speak. People will respect him. Do you know what it means? Somebody have never been in politics before. They've never contested for anything. He's not a politician. Not even a. They have never awarded him, say, maybe a commissioner for something. Just appointment, government appointment. Zero. And now, the people is obeying him. Not it only to the extent that he's in DSS custody and give signal to his, those that are managing his affairs for now, that is US. Even in his captivity, people are obeying it. Imagine when a woman selling akara on the street to feed herself and the little family. You give her sit at home one day, she will just endure, go home, knowing fully well that it's not even affecting that governor you think you are doing it for. Tuesday, you say she should come out again. Children are there. The people that you are claiming that you want to liberate yourself from, like the northern man have come out and tell you it's not affecting them. Truly, it's not reaching their side. It's not stopping them from eating. How many of them are in our place, per se? What are they eating? They even manage. I don't even know whether this will eat their cow throughout. They don't associate with us. They don't build house like us to develop everywhere. They don't live this kind of flamboyant life. Wednesday or Friday again, he said the woman frying akara, she also come and also sit at home. Even on Sunday, I remember on Sundays at home, they fry akara Sunday morning because people will go to church, come back early morning, to breakfast. Nothing. Then they give Siabe my leader. While you are frustrating her in the village, you should have. Had it been these people that are doing this, disobeying this order, is doing it on their own, no problem. But they are enforcing it, killing people, destroying properties. Man, that old woman now, near Akra village. Man, Biafra is for news. You use this here, Biafra, be killing me in the name of you want to get freedom for me. It's better I stay in Nigeria. You don't know? Yes, I come to you. Our brother from Biafra land, I will call you. I know you have been calling me. Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, brother. Yes.
You're
welcome.
To add up a little bit what you are saying. First of all, thank you, and I thank all the comrades in the comment section and also the people that are listening. The gospel truth.
Yes.
I thank you guys. I feel that you guys are Biafran machines. Unlike the zoo called Nigeria, the amalgamation has persevered since 2013, 2014. That's why things are getting worse every day. Then coming for the sitting at home. The sitting at home, only you is the one that it's enough. I don't want you to continue.
But they don't believe. They say it's not Onyendu. That's the problem I have with them.
You know what? These people are paid again.
I know.
They are the hierarchy being paid to do the needful for the politicians, which are the Fulani agents in just land called governors and politicians. They are there to make sure that our leader, one, is paid. Then they couldn't kill him. All these things they are doing is to cause a pain to us. It's like a wound. When they see the wound being fresh, they will put in salt and something that will make it go more dangerous.
Exactly.
So now, our leader is going to court, and something is coming up, and which the legal team have debunked and destroyed and buried. The leader of the leading council now said that this is Dodo has been killed and buried and never will come again. So now, whatever he's doing is, after he made all this his program, he goes on the back. He goes at the back, telling these people that I'm doing something, I will do something, and they will give him an idea what to do. You remember that this autopilot information, the government of the zoo are the one that give him this to bring in the struggle. They impose it to ask him to use this word that people and they infiltrate evil, demons, wicked ones, those that hate you, those that hate Mazi Methuselah, those that hate this struggle, Those that don't want us to restore, people like Joey and so other, like Chris Ngige, these evil men. These are the people that is behind all these things. So what you are doing, I thank you so much because single-handedly, you and the Mazi Methuselah, you guys have, and the Mazi Okechukwu, you guys have been doing great work and great job. God will not fail to bless you. We are going home. That's one thing I'm sure. We are going home. And Biafra will come. Not only will come in this our era, Biafra will come. Believe me, what you are doing, believe me, you have destroyed this giant, saying that it has numbers of people, followers. That is bullshit. You see, there's something you said there. That let him command 5,000 to go.
Yes,
let him command 5,000. He cannot do it because those people he just from there is to use and attack our leader because they couldn't kill him. What else can we do now? Okay, let us be rubbishing everything that is coming out from his voice. You have to bring down his voice. So all this is what they are doing now. So the kid at home, no effect. It is contribute nothing because our people are in pain. So we shouldn't add pain on them
at all.
So Epirima is doing something for the government of the zoo. He's doing something for the politicians, the agents in Biafra land. That is whom he is working for, not for IPOB, because he's not a member. Come to think of, he's not a member. So how can a non-member telling me, a member, to do this, to do that? Somebody who I'm in this struggle for many years before he got in. He came just few months ago. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Bless you.
Bless you. I want to read something. I don't know if this thing cannot come out on the screen. I'll have to read it from here. Let me read this for you. Our brother wrote. I don't know why this is not coming up, but I will read it from here. Let me tell you the irony of everything. For many of you that may not know, these women in America are the tools they use to conquer, to enter us inside. Let me read this thing. How I wish I would bring it on the screen. That's why I tried to open it here, but I don't know why it's rotating. It's supposed to open, but it opened on my phone very easy. Let me allow it before this computer will crash and end this program without closing it properly. Now, I didn't know if my brother say what did you do to Autopiloters? I'm not commenting. My brother, I tell you. No, they don't near here. They don't know here. I don't know. I didn't do them anything. Even to call is a problem. I don't know. Sometimes there will be a spirit in you. You may not know. Let me read what our brother wrote. Our brother Ostraman page. I think somebody copied his work, and very, very good at it. The person responded by writing where he copied it. I think it's yesterday, but I don't know why this is not opening. It would have been better that I play it from here, so that I love showing you people what I play before they will say I formulated it. But if it's not opening, then I will read it from here. Normally, it's supposed to open. So that I can read this narrative. Makes sense. You may look at it in a way. If you are not, let me see if I can be able to see these comments. It's on comment section. If I click it, there is not. I will read it here. Okay. Okay. Now is opening. Let me see if I can see this young man. Yes, I've seen it. Somebody wrote on his platform. This guy, they call him Sema. He's also jealous. They're after money. Look at the comment of the guy. Another one, not the one he have done before. Another comment on his page. All this when he posted that he have 55,000 followers. Look at what the idiot called Sema commented. To tell you that they are Muslim power for money. The more follower you have, the more money you become. Now look at it here. Look at what he commented on this post. Let me bring the post before. See the post here. The guy commented. Look at what the guy commented. He said, I hope you are seeing it. Okay, it's not even on the screen. Okay, now it's on the screen. Let me bring myself at the same time. They are looking for money. Now look at the one calling Sema. What he commented. He said, all you want is our freedom. Because this guy posted that he have gotten 55,000 followers. So his own on your side here about the same side here 55,000. I say all we want is freedom. In other words, what we are looking for is not freedom, it's not the number of followers. They are into money. Who will have more followers. That's why he himself he bringing every day nearly of Facebook because someone now it cause traffic so that people will go and listen to the jargons. Now look at what somebody wrote. He said, I hope I see let me bring it clearly. Okay, it's not coming out clear. Let me zoom it first. Now let us read it first. Let me read it. This person wrote. He said, after this beating, IPOB went to sleep and Ike Ekweremadu went to war. The greatest mistake IPOB intelligence unit made was to go to sleep after humiliating Ike Ekweremadu in Germany. Now, IPOB forget that politicians don't forgive, especially when a high-profile politician is involved. I could still remember that after this beating, a friend of mine who happens to be the head of a top Anambra politician went to pay homage to Ike Ekweremadu over the maltreatment he received in Germany. And do you know what Ekweremadu told his colleague? Mbaghara adịghị na dictionary m. Now, Ike Ekweremadu immediately went into work and started his revenge mission on IPOB without even flies smelling it. And behold, Nelly Ofebu, a member of PDP and a campaign manager of the Enugu State Governor Ugwuanyi in the United States of America, came into the picture. Don't forget that all the people mentioned are all from Enugu State, apart from Simon Eba, who is from the neighboring state of Ebonyi. Nelly Ofebu also brought in Madam Oyibo into the game. They kicked off their plan by making heavy donation to IPOB. For many of you that don't know, they donated $100,000. And that attracted the attention of Onyendu and Biafrans in general. But Ike Ekweremadu did not stop the infiltration plot. From there, he went ahead to have a discussion with some of the top Ohaneze Ndigbo in diaspora, who invited him to Germany. And that is where the name Simon Eba came into the picture, because he will be a good at the media aspect of their plot. And remember, this guy was also in the midst when that happened, and we also hear his comments. I'm just adding this on my own because I remember on that event he came out and said Mazi Nnamdi should tell his boss to come and apologize to Ike Ekweremadu. Now let's go. Nelly was linked with Simon Eba to work together without IPOB knowing what was happening. No matter what Nelly does, Simon Eba can never see any fault in it, because that was how the script was written, which is what is going on. He's not castigating nothing. For those expecting Nelly and Simon to part away should think of something else, because it's never ever going to happen. Hope you now understand why Simon Eba keep telling IPOB that what they don't know is bigger than them, because they took IPOB off guard. The greatest mistake IPOB intelligence service made was not keeping a close eye on Nelly Ofebu, Madam Oyibo, and Simon Eba when Mazi Nnamdi was around. And today, we are witnessing to the damage these people have caused IPOB. In addition, when Mazi Nnamdi traveled to, I'm adding this one, it's not from this text. When Mazi Nnamdi was traveling to America, had it been that's DOS members following him, so that before you get to him, you must first of all reach out to DOS. I'm also going to don't worry, let me read before I add my own, before you people get confused. I still remember on Radio Biafra that China Sanwo-Olu told us that they warned Onyendu about these people he was bringing into this struggle, that they can never be trusted because of the burning desire Onyendu have for the actualization of Biafra. Onyendu believed that if someone could donate a huge sum of money like Nelly and Madam Oyibo did, that such kind of people need to be brought closer because they have shown that they have good intention. Politicians never forgive, and IPOB have learnt their lesson in the bitter way. Osterman page, the gatekeeper. Now this is what our brother a piece he wrote, and I agree with him. I agree with him totally. I agree with him. I agree with him. You know what is $100,000? Ndị anaghị $100,000 na ndị anyere $100,000. They are begging money from community. Also, $1. I played it here. I think it's good for you to hear it again. Like today, I don't think I'm supposed to even receive much cost. You just see where they are begging $1. Ndị anyere $100,000. I'm trying to link it to what our brother just said now. They gave $100,000 Kenyan, but now they are begging for money for $1. $1.
You have to make sure you represent yourself. Represent your community. Gather people around, contribute money, put it in Umeri account.
How much?
Make sure you notify that it is from this community. Name your community and make sure you contribute. This is a spiritual assignment that you have to do to get this freedom with our hands. I am also asking every single one of you. It is time that you go to your community gatherings and meetings. You have to tell them, they have to tax themselves. They have to contribute money and put in this Umeri account. Every community in IDU has to come together. Even if it's $1, whatever you're contributing, you have to make sure you represent.
So $100,000. Now how about now you're $1? I will ask. I will. There's something I want to. There's something that hit my mind. I will verify it before I say it out. If I verify it, but it will take me time. I will do it. I will do it. I will take my time. I want to, but it's a hard work, but I will do it because of this trouble. I'm going to go through this their audios that I have. I will place it in a fast forward so that it will be speaking fast. There's a place I need. There's something I need to hear. I've seen it. I've heard it somewhere now. It touches my mind. $100,000, but I'm begging for $1 from each community. They should go inside the community and begin to beg them for money. In the village, in Biafra land, but they gave $100,000. I think I have to allow her to complete.
Put yourself. $1, whatever you're contributing.
Whatever.
Every community in IDU has to come together. Even if it's $1, whatever you're contributing, you have to make sure you represent yourself. Represent your community. Gather people around, contribute money, put it in Umeri account.
We know.
Make sure you notify that it is from this community. Name your community and make sure you contribute.
I know. The money is not from them. I understand. The $100 is not from them. It's money given to them. But something is going on now. Something is going on. I will ask. I will verify. I will verify where this $100,000 went to. After this program, I will make a call to know where that money, to know which account that money is. Could it be they are struggling to retrieve this money back because maybe this is why they are attacking Nnamdi for refusing to release money. Maybe they have invested it, and at the long run, they have never achieved their aim, and I realized that IPOB have noticed what is going on through China and then Nnamdi lock up. Then I saw India I took I may antagonize. Because I don't think that woman, a mother, can begin to travel all the way from here to Germany to India to go and get voodoo. Maybe the money has stopped somewhere in the account, the one Madam Nanya is holding. Maybe this is why they are raising funds here and there to cover up. Don't you think so? Because they gave them that money to complete an assignment, and the assignment they didn't complete it. Along the line, they failed. We need to deliver. So now maybe they are trying to raise the money back. I don't know. I will make inquiry to know where that money they contributed, that 100,000. the politician gave them a lot only 100,000. The one they are sharing all these rats. They are calling themselves IPOB autopiloter, including IPOB in autopilot. What?
This is a spiritual assignment that you have to do.
Spiritual one.
If you don't want your community to be ravaged,
really?
If you want to enter into the kingdom of heaven and earth,
wow.
If you want to be a part of the new dispensation, make sure your community is represented.
Okay.
When you go to that meeting, make sure everybody contributes and you put it in your area account.
Okay.
You have to tax yourself.
Okay.
You have to show God that you're worthy to be free.
Okay.
And then the fundraising as an individual, you have to represent yourself, represent your household.
Okay.
Make sure you're a part of this fundraising.
Okay.
You have to commit to this fundraising. Donate how much you can.
Okay.
If you can go the extra mile, do it.
Extra
because
mile.
God will go the extra mile in
extra mile meaning bank. For those that don't understand what is extra mile. Extra mile can be robbing bank, using somebody for sacrifice, stealing the money your guard will in a shop. Extra mile. Because you are doing it due. Let me call this my brother and end this program. I'm on a struggle, but we are happy. Okay, Madam Oyibo already collected her money back with interest. Over $1 million was in that account she closed and converted to email. I have the proof. We find out these things down. If I know I don't like propaganda, we find out that this is true, then we will enter into war. Nelly is now sending people to rob the bank. Now, if you go to the send them money, I feel but send along you before. You guys are asking, see my Facebook. My honey, I want to can't send you on. My bed is fake. IPOB. You know where are you? When I got calls from people of Rambo, every time somebody buy on the internet. I'll wait with him. You hear this one, I put here. These people. This we never do whichever for each other like a stroke. Don't worry. They are can do physical. Wait, let me call okay, let me play your voice.
Good evening, Mr. Major. Actually, what I want to add that I'm calling maybe I couldn't reach is that actually what happened today, like you say, you don't believe in, the scripture and all the rest of them. Most they want to tear and burn it. There are so many people complaining. What I must tell you that actually my church I was made an evangelist.
Okay, you're
That is
evangelist.
number one. Because why I say is to find a jurisdiction.
Everywhere evangelist. Everywhere evangelist. Okay. Normally, Bible I question another program, but I can't endure the pen this probably inflicted on us. I give you 2 minutes. Only which all the evangelist. My Luhana, they and train the voice. And train the voice. Very fast. Yes, brother. 2 minutes. We are hearing you. I know your audio is more than 2 minutes. I say it's better I talk to you here.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to contribute is that,
What is going on? Okay, honey. You were evangelist, but look at what they are frustrating the network. He's not here.
We do with our eyes. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we are. Though your network is bridging, but continue.
Yeah. So when our leader said something sometime, he said that we don't believe in what you cannot be able to analyze.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
People think that scripture, like let me just say because I believe people are hearing me.
Yeah, they're hearing you.
By His grace, I'm an evangelist in my church. But there is something people should understand.
Okay.
Scripture is not that Bible you're carrying.
At all.
It's what is in you. So many people are carrying that Bible and they are stupid.
Correct.
And that's why they will bring it into this our struggle. And they will try to destroy things that we are doing in things that does not even make any sense. You bring in Jesus in what does Jesus give you food?
I don't know.
And they don't know.
Evangelist.
You come to exploit the earth. We are talking about freedom, and people are telling you Elohim do this, Elohim do that. People are beating you, and you're waiting for Elohim to come and do something for you. Very, very abhorrent. Okay. So you that they burn scripture, they don't burn. Forget about that. Is rubbish.
I know.
It's written in your. If you know the good things, you do it. It's not about when you have Bible or what it. Then you obey your master. Can you be able to obey your master even when they are slapping you? You obey your master. That's what our people can do. So our people should wake up. And that's what Lenny used to deceive many people. Calling Elohim that, Elohim this, I dream, I don't do this. These are what we're here to do. People should wake up and do the right thing and focus what we're supposed to do. What you can see, freedom is being taken. If you want us to die for it, we die for it. It's not about any human being, Elohim that, Elohim that. So thank you, my brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Evangelist. Thank you. I know it. I see him. I said this today will show me who is with me and who is not with me. It's Evangelist. One Jesus. One idiot in America. Oh yeah, don't worry. Oh yeah, come to host the program. Come to my brother. Let here on now because you know what you want. Make I play. Onya across all your compound. You get new also. Look at. Look at our people, man. Kia gala. Onya will come na IPOB now. For example, now I know quote you and a quabo. Then who say I should keep quiet? Look on our brother. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Kia gala. Now so listen. I saw Python. Oh, chai. No. You could imagine saying when when did you turn up at the struggle? And when did you like this now the struggle? I try to provoke them. Come like happen tower one after the other. Can happen and hide. Make them come out gradually. Come and one day now this struggle. If we don't know who we are fighting to go nowhere. We must discover who we are. There lies our strength. If you know who you are, you get your strength from it. What is he shouting now? When I got call him? Nobody. Ozolo, kwa hiyo mecha na gega ngo paracetamol. Ozolo. Matthias, our brother. I don't know. No need of bringing him. You have stayed longer here. I have to leave all of you now. I want to thank many of you that are with me. I want to thank all of you. And the job is not easy. The job we're into is not easy. That is why we will keep on paying attention to those that are in the helms of affairs. Even the US themselves, they are not in Nigeria, so they don't have the first-hand information. The only people we rely upon for now is the legal team and the blood, which is thicker than what? Blood. I don't know where the kind of family you come out from, but if you come from a very reliable family, a very sincere family, and you have a brother, when they close your eyes for some seconds, you know your brother is in trouble. You mean you will run away? You just say, we will not know, maybe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is your brother. You have, and you are here, and they're telling you they have catch him. Let us see anybody that will come around. You mean you will not go? I will be there. Let me and him perish once at once. So that is why sometimes when I use the way I see my own family to be compare other people, I say no, it's not like that. There are some people that they don't walk in the same road with their brothers. They will not even near that place. That his brother that is going every day. This one is here running around from one country to another to make sure that they engage every lawyer, because he's a single person. He can act very fast with instruction from the DOS. He can act. The DOS has so many different countries. So when you see him run around, you say his family affairs. A blood. In the first place, he said he betrayed. He sold our leader. He want to kill our leader to become a king in Nigeria. I better become a madman in Western world than to become a king in Nigeria. You will not understand it. I know it's not funny. I better become a beggar in Western world